Live, dude. We're back again. Lemaire just gave us a countdown from the booth. What up, dude? How you been?
Doing fine.
How was the week?
Week was good.
How was our time apart? I just basically skedaddled after the last episode. I took off, hopped on a plane the next day. I was California living, dude.
Oh, yeah. I forgot you were out there.
Dude, it was awesome.
You're a beach boy.
I was Salt Life. Dude, I am
Did you Salt Life?
Like, come on.
First off, I'm Salt Life.
Dude, I'm telling you.
I am Salt Life.
Okay, but...
There can be more than one Salt Life. I agree.
That's true.
But I am Salt Life.
I don't know. Dude, I'm telling you.
What?
I had sand in my hair. I didn't wash my hair.
I got sand in the trunk of the cruise right now.
Wasn't your Salt Life.
Doesn't matter.
Don't steal Salt
the
Life
beach
back.
finds me.
Dude, I love having sand in my car.
Oh, me too. Especially when it wasn't me and someone borrowed my car without asking. That's what I love, sand in my car.
No, dude, it was awesome, man. Went jet skiing.
That's Salt Life.
Dude, we went jet skiing. Fuck, man. She was.
Did you rent a Jeep in Key West? Cruise through the town?
I mean, that's not bad.
That's Salt Life.
But you have a sticker. If you can read this, let me over.
Bro, did you get a bottle of rum and sit on a palm tree?
Come on. That's Pirates of the Caribbean.
That is Pirate Life. I might be Pirate Life.
We can both be Salt Life.
All right.
I think.
I'm big into psychology, though.
Huh?
I call psychology.
That's fine. You can have psychology.
I call weed.
I'm a social worker. Dude.
I call weed.
I love that in social work school. They're like, I mean, psychologists think they know. It's like, that's because they genuinely know more than you. Would you please shut up? You read like half of there was the, who was the big philosopher they would all read and be like, well, this is all you need to know. Fuck, what's the guy's name? He's French. Jesus Christ. No, Lemaire. He's French. He's a gay guy.
Is he alive right now?
That's a lot of them. No.
Yeah.
Not Descartes was Italian, I believe.
René Descartes?
No, he was more.
Right.
No,
Voltaire.
he was. Hold on, I'll get this. He came up with the term the medical gaze.
But I thought he was a satirist, not necessarily a. Was Voltaire like?
He was a thinker. Yeah,
he was. Yeah, he was just a philosopher.
He was a thinker.
Sick.
Who? Okay.
Sick.
He debated Noam Chomsky, or Noah Chomsky.
Noam.
Noah, the intern Chomsky, dude.
I don't know. I don't care. I don't.
Fuck. Well, they would.
A gay Frenchman debated Noam Chomsky.
Yeah.
Sick.
I didn't understand it. It was pretty unwatchable. But either way, yeah, they'll go and be like, they'll read like a chapter of this guy's work and be like, oh yeah, psychologists think they know everything, dude. And it's dude, I went to school for 2 years for this. We didn't do fucking anything.
Yeah.
But anyway, yeah. So you get psychology, you get weed. I'm just all Salt Life, dude. Which weed kind of comes with that for the most part. But I don't even think about it like that.
Salt Life and weed?
What?
Salt Life's more about boozing, getting a Yeti cooler, filling it up with some suds.
To you?
First off, don't you lecture me on what Salt Life is. Salt Life's about blacking out, pissing in the water.
Foucault. That's his name.
It's about
I piss in the water. For sure.
It's about not swimming until you have to piss, and then going waist deep and pissing.
Dude, it's about getting right to the beach. I set this stuff down. I'm a water bug.
Yeah, you are.
I'm a water bug, dude.
You are a bit of a water bug.
I'm a water bug. I was in the water the whole time.
That makes sense.
Dude, it's one of those beaches too. The second day, because obviously I went to the beach as much as possible.
Of course.
4 days. The second day, we're at one of those beaches that slope down. Did you ever go to?
I don't like those.
Dude, I thought I didn't, but it's so fucking fun.
Oh, you get some speed running in.
You get some speed running in, dude. I was boogieing. I had a little boogie board.
Really?
Yeah. Well, it was I borrowed it, but I still boogie.
I had your boogie board in my trunk for
that was my skin
about
board.
2 years.
Excuse me, that was my skin board.
Pardon me.
Yeah, there's a difference. I mean, whatever.
I'm not. That's not Salt Life. Boogie boarding is slight Salt Life. Skimboarding, not Salt Life.
Skimboarding, Salt Life is hell,
dude. I'm telling you what Salt Life is.
It's extreme, dude.
No, that's all. Yeah, that's all extreme sports.
Dude, I'm telling you,
that's not Salt Life.
If I had,
Salt Life's about fucking pulling up, digging a hole, laying on your stomach, pissing into the sand, so you don't even get in the water. You just
Dude, I'm telling you what. If I had my skimboard on that decline, that would have been. I would have got signed. I would have got sponsored.
Definitely.
I probably got sponsored.
By Quicksilver?
Yeah, dude. By Billabong.
Billabong would have been on.
Billabong would have saw me.
They would have been all over you.
Yeah, Billabong would have saw me fucking skimming and been like, whoo.
Lemaire doesn't seem like he's very Salt Life.
Hey, Lemaire, you Salt Life?
I don't really know what it means.
You seem, yeah, exactly. You seem more like freshwater life.
Yeah, I don't like beaches.
You seem like pond life.
Well, it is a nerd thing to not like beaches. How long has that been the case?
Like my whole life. I think I like swamps. I do like swamps.
Exactly. I knew it. I knew you were a swamp thing.
You're swamp life?
You're a swamp thing, dude.
Swamp life.
So you like a nice bog?
Yeah.
A nice humid bog?
Real Shrek, dude. Absolute Shrek.
So what happens when you go to the beach that makes you, I can't, again, I'm all salt life, so I know people who are like, I hate the beach. I'm like, I can't fathom, like, what bothers you about it?
Well, I've been a fat my whole life.
That's all right, dude. That's when you have to shine at the beach.
Yeah,
You have to be fat at the beach.
for sure.
What are you talking about?
No, I'm not trying to look like a baked ham. I'm not out there.
All right. Why don't you save the jokes for the table over here? You just answer the questions.
Yeah, man, you gotta get.
That's sad. Are you high right now? God
just a
damn
little
it,
bit.
dude.
How
little
you
bit.
seem like you're like hours after high when it's just pure,
Yeah.
just like. Ugh.
You seemed a little, you got like
You
sad.
can tell in his face
yeah.
now. You can't tell in his eyes, but after Lemaire, if Lemaire smoked weed hours for the podcast, he shows up and he's just like, his whole face is just on break, dude. It's just like.
That was me. That was me yesterday.
That wasn't really.
Oh, did a show in Jersey, and then it was party time.
Really?
I mean, it was.
The Mr. Cool emerged?
No, there's a new Mr. Cool. It's the king of the good times.
Really?
Yeah. I was king of good times.
What were you up to?
Just bouncing around, chugging beers. They had these like Oktoberfest giant mugs.
Yeah, a cool glasses.
And I was
is
like,
a
dude, watch
challenge.
this. I'll chug this whole thing. And DeRosa was like, no, why would you do that? And I was like, nobody can stop me. Chugged, it was like 3 beers. And I was like, towards the end of it, I was like, oh. Like, it was so hard. It was terrible. It was terrible.
What kind of beer was this?
That was a Miller Lite, or Bud Light.
Respectable.
But it was fresh out. So it was freezing, very carbonated. That was a
Cold
tough chug.
Cold Bud Light's good.
It is very delicious, but that's a tough chug. Especially, and there was pressure on it. I did it in front of the waitresses at the staff, so they knew.
Yeah.
So they were like, that's a guy I would like to sleep with.
Yeah. Instant blowjob.
No. But then all day, dude, yesterday, that was one of my worst hangovers in a while.
Like a strict Bud Light hangover.
Yeah. 1 shot, no drugs, no narcotics.
Just
no
cigs.
pots.
Cigs and Bud Light.
Some cigs.
If you had
Actually,
some pot,
yeah, a
you,
lot
wouldn't
of
have
cigarettes.
you wouldn't have as bad of a hangover.
Bro,
Come on, man.
that's a myth.
It's not, dude.
Oh, while you're hungover to get high?
No. The night before. As soon as when you're drunk and you're sitting there and you're just being like, looking at one eye, just eat a bunch of edibles. Just plugging them and just start smoking a bunch of weed. Dude, you wake up the next morning. You might wake up in the middle of the night extremely high and disoriented and be like,
That's what happened. I did that once. You left that bag of gummies at that casino.
True.
And I munched the whole bag. And I woke up in outer space.
Was that when you and our friend woke up?
Me and our best friend, Mecky.
He who cannot be named, dude.
He who backstabbed us and abandoned the cast.
Yeah, that's when you guys woke up in utter darkness.
Oh, I
you
forgot he was
basically-
there.
You guys were in the afterlife.
Totally.
You woke up in a windowless hotel room, completely pitch dark, stoned out of your mind. You
Yeah.
might as well be in like another planet.
I forgot he was in there. And he was like, Shane. I was like, oh. Yeah.
That's like, you never have Power Rangers, that guy's head just appears and starts talking.
Yeah.
You guys were Gordon, dude.
What's his name? Gordon?
I think it's Gordon.
Zordon.
Zordon. I was going to say, Gordon?
It's Zordon, yeah, my bad. My bad. I was busy fucking ripping curls and shit when I was younger, dude. I don't remember the names.
I don't remember Power Rangers.
Dude, I should tell, this is actually kind of funny. So we were.
Oh, here. Pardon me?
No, I'm sorry.
Um,
I'm sorry. It
I
is
apologize.
Indigenous Peoples Day. I shouldn't.
It is Indigenous people.
Yes,
As you know, Noah is a friend of mine, and he's 1/16th.
True. Sorry, no. I'm sorry for talking over Shane.
Sorry about what we did, Noah. Thanks for the fucking pad, though. Sweet pad. No, this lady thought this guy and this girl thought your plan worked.
What plan?
Smoke a little weed, you'll feel a little
it
better.
just does.
All right, blacked out lady, front row.
Yeah.
Did I tell you this?
No.
This is crazy. Front row, blacked out. First off, before my show in Connecticut, a guy got stabbed in the park across the street. Bridgeport is hell.
You were warned that it's like a
Yes.
motherfucker.
Yes. Guy got stabbed in the park like right before the show, so there's cops and shit.
Nice.
Show starts, this couple in the front row is blacked out. The dude seemed okay. The girl was gone.
Yeah.
So right when I get on stage, they like stood up to leave. And he like, first when they got up right away, he was like, "She's wasted." Did that, and I was like, "Sweet." And then he like tried to walk her out, and she walked straight back into a wall. She literally walked straight into a wall, and it was just like, "Holy shit, this lady's hammered." So they leave. I asked her if she was trying to get on the Hogwarts Express. Not a big deal. I mean, that's the type of stuff I riff. Not a
Holy
big deal.
fuck.
But then they came back in like 5-10 minutes later, and it was like, what happened that you're back?
Yeah.
Like, you're not going to be able to make this. I saw you can't walk. And he was like, gave her a little weed. And I was just like, oh my God. That is insane. To be like, oh, you're blacked out? Here, hit this blunt. We're going to go back in.
It works for me, dude.
She hit the blunt.
Yeah.
Then she was sitting there. I was like, you're going to be so sick. Like,
Yeah.
if I was blacked out and someone was like, smoke weed, I'd be like the spins. It'd be the worst
Yeah,
thing in the world.
yeah.
So a minute later, I'm talking, and I just look down, and she's like, just throwing up straight down the front of her shirt.
Jesus.
Trying to like pretend like she's not. She was like, and she was drinking sangria. Oh. It was like this purple mess that just fell out. Oh.
That's a sad girl.
But she was in the front, so no one else could see it.
Sure.
So it was just me, like, holy shit, that lady's throwing up. Like, this is crazy. And I was just making fun of it. I mean, trying to sneak a throw up in the front row. Like, no one's looking, you're just like,
Well, she was probably pretty dressed up, too.
She was.
Because girls get pretty gussied for the comedy.
They always get
cute
gussied.
outfit, and you're just like,
oh, no, she didn't go in. She just literally was like, just straight, it like, looked like someone just opened a faucet, and it just liquid just fell out of it.
Yeah, it's what my baby does. They just go like, and they just spit.
It was exactly like a kid throw up. It was just.
Oh, fuck.
But what was great was there was a cumpleaños next to them.
Was it really?
Yeah, a little Hispanic happy birthday going on at the table over. I was like, man, she's throwing up. And I was like, did she try to sneak that? And the lady was like, she threw up twice. I missed the first one. So this lady got away with throwing up once. Unknown, just a quick, like, just straight onto the floor. Incredible.
Oh, must have stunk, dude.
Oh, and I was talking about it with Soder, and he was like, they put, that was like girlfriend astronaut training. Like, that girl had to sit with her boyfriend to watch like a podcaster, and, like, get tons of booze,
Get a bunch of
smoke
weed.
a blunt. He's like, I'm not gonna miss my favorite podcaster, and she was just like, in that fucking swirly chair, just like,
The G-force.
yeah, the G-force.
Damn, dude. Well, it's like I can't. Everyone's biochemistry is different. I can't have caffeine if I drink. No one believes me. If I drink caffeine at 10 in the morning, dude, 1 in the morning, or 10 a.m. The next night, I go to bed at like 10 o'clock. I'm just like. Totally,
I think no one believes you because that can't be true.
It is, dude.
No, but like the caffeine will leave your system.
Depends on what kind of. Everyone has different. What is it called? Enzymes that break down caffeine. I think there's 3 types. One of them is just like.
Sounds like you've done your research.
I have.
I yield the floor, dude.
There's.
Pardon me.
I Google everything.
Your book life, dude. I'm Salt Life.
But, dude, what do you think you bring on the beach? I haven't brought a book on the
Book?
beach in a while. What?
What?
That's when you're at the
That
beach.
might be the least Salt Life thing I've ever heard.
Please,
That's Mom
dude.
Salt Life, dude.
Joe.
That's 100% Mom Salt
Get a
Life.
nice Dean Koontz book.
Yeah, dude. Get a nice John Grish out on the beach.
I'm reading the latest Patricia Higgins Clark. Dude.
Yeah, what are you, nuts?
I read Roots on the beach one year down there. I read the whole thing. From Chicken
You
George.
read Roots
from
at the
Chicken
beach?
George all the way through. Yeah, I read it on the beach.
With your wife?
No, this was before. I was in high school. I saw it was there. I saw it was there. And I was like, oh, Roots. And I started reading it. And I was like, this is actually pretty engrossing. It's a great tale.
On the beach, you sat on the beach with Roots.
I used to go to the beach for like a week at a time. Dude, I sold right through. That book was great.
Nice.
But I learned the guy was a bit of a liar, which is so funny.
Some horse feed.
Yeah, somebody was racist enough to be like, I don't know if that's true, and went back and
That's a tough
held the man's
level of
feet
racism.
went to the held his feet to the fire. But the problem is like the guy, from what I understand, was like kind of right, and the guy fudged a lot of stuff. But it's also like
I've gotten drunk enough to be that kind of racist.
let's also go on Ancestry.com and try.
Lemaire remembers. I think I got some drunken arguments where I was like, it wasn't as bad as they're making it seem. Yeah, it's a tough one.
But
It's a tough one to get the recap from someone else on. Be like, I don't think that's what I said. Like, yeah, it is.
like,
It's
wow.
exactly what you said. I was like, well, that's not what I meant. I'm sorry. What was the thing you wanted to?
Oh yeah, so like if you have like there's one where like there's people have like a certain kind of enzymes, and obviously this is like a continuum, but it's like you can drink a cup of coffee and immediately fall asleep. There's some people who like caffeine doesn't have an effect on them. And then there's other people like, the normal functioning where you have a cup of coffee, you're like, oh, I'm nice and, lively, and like 2 hours later I go. There's a third type that's like, dude, after like, it's something like 14 hours, it stays in your system. And the worst part is I drink a cup of coffee, I'm fine. It's something like when it breaks down, they must produce something else that like, dude, when I go to lay down, I'll just sit there and be like, my heart's just like, hold on. And I'm like, what the fuck? I'm like, oh, fuck, I had coffee today. I'll just be up.
Wow.
It's crazy.
That is.
But there's also like my brother, if he's drunk, he smokes weed, same thing, spins, throw up, good night.
Which one?
Kevin.
Oh.
If I'm drunk,
I was hoping it was Billy.
Billy doesn't really smoke weed.
Yeah.
But he probably would. He strikes me as the type who would spin out of control. If I'm drinking,
Such a funny thing. Like, yeah, he strikes me as someone without self-control.
no, who would spin out of
Yeah.
out of like it would smoke weed when drunk and just instantly be like, whoa.
Oh, for sure.
If I'm drinking, I have to smoke weed.
Crazy.
If I'm as drunk as dude, I've been doing this since college. I
Yeah,
would
I've
drink
seen
like
it. I've seen it.
Yeah, I'll drink like 340s, be like, and just smoke like compulsively start smoking weed, and it literally like times out the drunk part, and I can be like, all right, I gotta get home now, and I'll get myself home, and then just be like,
it's crazy.
and go to bed. Dude, it's insane. But yeah, it's all, that's why people get edibles and they're like, this sucks, this didn't do anything. Same thing. I think there's like people who have different stomach enzymes who like weed just doesn't affect them when they eat it.
Those edibles kick in for me. Pretty good.
I have the lead enzymes in those too, man. I get fucking walloped.
Yeah.
I get walloped, dude. I actually bought some edibles in California, dude. I think the TSA stole them from me.
Really?
I swear to God, they're right in that school bag right there. And my top zipper where I always keep my weed when I fly. Dude, I opened it up today. They were gone. Fucking gone.
That was TSA.
I think the TSA nicked
Definitely.
me. I think they nicked me. Gummies, and it had a vape pen. What?
Man. So, yeah, yesterday was a complete day of rest.
So you were total Mr. Cool.
Complete Mr.
Sorry,
Cool.
you're king of the good times.
King of good times?
Yeah.
That's because I watched a Netflix show on Bad Boy Indian Billionaires. One of the guys is king of good times.
Was he really?
Yeah.
I mean, imagine. So he's a billionaire living in India? Dude, imagine.
King of good times.
You could just literally have a whole party and just cut their heads off. Like, if you're a billionaire in India, you can invite everyone over for like a ball and just cut their heads off.
Oh, yeah. At the end of this, you guys are all, I'm going to kill all of you.
I'm going to kill you guys.
Yeah, you guys get executed.
Nothing's going to happen. Also, Bill Gates is going to test a vaccine on you while you're here. Then I'm going to cut your heads off.
Yeah. I've been listening to some NPR.
Yeah.
And on my Spotify daily drive, I get, they throw in some news, a lot of liberal news. Mm-hmm. And they were talking about like the vaccines being held up a little bit due to health complications. I wonder what those are.
Yeah, I mean, I think...
and it's like they're long-term. Like, people don't know how, like, they'll take the vaccine and you won't be able to see what the fucking results are for, like, months. To be like, what, do your legs grow backwards?
Jesus
Remember
Christ.
that?
When was that from?
That was one of Bill Gates' whoopsies.
What, did it?
I think people's knees started growing the other way. They walked around like those aliens from Contact. Is that what it was? Here we go.
Here we go. Come on now. Dude, don't forget about the Harry Potter trying to go to the Hogwarts Express, dude. That must have fucking murdered.
Oh, it was great. Lady just walked straight into the wall. Yeah. What'd you do? Hogwarts Express?
Muggle. Obvious muggle.
Dude, I hit absolute home run that didn't get any credit.
What?
At the Stress Factory in New Jersey. We did this show, Big J's show, and it's outside, so you're in a tent.
Awesome.
And I was like, I love doing shows here at the Stress Factory. The crowd's always intense. No one laughed. I mean, that's what I do.
That's like, that's like ahead of your time stuff, honestly. It's like when the guy when Emerson, whoever his name was, Thoreau wrote Walden, and everyone was like, Walden? Or Thoreau? That guy fucking blows. He's an idiot and a loser. And then like 300 years later, they're like, this is actually a classic.
This is incredible.
They'll walk it back on you. That was your Walden, dude.
Perhaps it was.
Dude, busting out an intense thing? Come on now.
Yeah, man.
That's next level.
People were upset. People were mad that I said that. It was like a crowd work show that's like very like
dude,
raunchy.
You're throwing.
So I was like, let me tell you something. This crowd is intense.
What?
Just nothing.
Oh my God.
Anyway.
Would you launch it up after
full
that?
Mr. Cool.
Like, sex tense.
Oh yeah, I was like, this lady looks like me, and people were like, oh. People got upset.
You can't make fun of ladies at a comedy show that much unless they're hot. You can make fun of hot ladies. Like a normal looking lady. Nah, dude. I'm telling you, I trashed a lady's gear one time in a pizza shop in New Jersey at like a real important gig.
Yeah, it's like a fight.
Dude, the whole thing turned on me. Everyone was like, fuck you, dude.
Yeah.
I was like, all right, she kind of said I sucked, but I made fun of her shirt. I thought it was pretty even. So how was the
Mr.
crowd
Cool?
work show?
The crowd work show was great.
Yeah.
It was good. It was fun. It was funny, though, that they were like filming it to try to sell it, and they like put me and Ari on it.
Yeah.
It's like,
True.
who the fuck do you think's going to buy this?
Oh, they're trying to do like a pilot type thing?
Yeah.
Crowd work show?
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, that's something you could do. And
I also spent the day of rest, dude.
Yeah.
I think I had 4 meals yesterday. It was crazy.
It
was crazy. 4 meals.
So walk me through from when you woke up. You like when you're hungover. Usually, like you lay there with your eyes closed and you're like, I think I'm good. And you open your eyes and you're like,
this was woke up, forgot certain things had happened.
Ooh.
So
you rushed back.
Yeah. Had memories, and then I shouldn't have driven. It felt like driving was risky.
Perhaps.
But I had to leave at like 10 because my Peloton arrived to my apartment.
So you had to get back.
Had to get back for the Peloton arrival.
Did someone receive the delivery?
No, I did. I got back in time.
Got you.
Which is it's sad to have a Peloton delivered into a messy room.
While you're hungover?
Yeah, while hungover in like this exact sweatsuit.
Nice.
Just like, just throw it behind the bed. Just put it on the other side of the bed. I was like, just moved shit. I literally moved a pile of sweatshirts.
So your room
right
now is the bed and the Peloton?
Yes.
And your artwork, obviously.
And then obviously my sick artwork. A lot of Goya. Come on.
So.
We got to rev this podcast. It's a little low energy. That's all right. We'll get there. But no, I watched Adam Sandler's new Halloween movie.
Dude, I started watching that.
It rules.
It was awesome. I started watching that when I was in California, dude. It was fucking so funny.
It was hilarious.
It really was.
I couldn't believe it was hilarious.
I honestly was going in with low expectations. I was being a bit of a hipster, and I was like,
everything he makes fucking
Sandler,
sucks.
same thing. Dude, I was watching that being like, this is fucking
What are you
funny.
shaking your fucking head at, dude?
Adam Sandler's a god.
Oh, I thought you were going to criticize us. I was going to say it's like Adam Sandler is just like white people's Tyler Perry. Every black person must see like Little Nicky and be like, what the fuck is this?
They think this is good?
Yes. It's hilarious.
He is white Tyler Perry for sure.
I also, while watching it, realized every character he's ever done is just a retarded guy.
I know.
Like 100%. Like this whole movie is based on a retarded guy that like believes in Halloween.
Dude.
Dude, the movie's good.
I gotta watch the rest of it. I watched the beginning of it, and I was like, dude, how the fuck? 'Cause I'm thinking about him writing this, and I'm like, dude, they're just so funny. 'Cause his movies are really formulaic when you watch them.
For sure.
But it's like, dude, it was so fucking funny in the very beginning, watching him just fucking on the bicycle, dodging
Doing the
shit.
tricks?
Dude, when he was a robot
Yes,
in the thing,
yes.
dude, I was like,
Robot, I was like, this is incredible.
that was awesome.
Because that was like the first scene.
Yeah.
And then he started doing that, and I was like, because I was hate watching it as well.
Yeah.
I was like, let's check out this corny bullshit.
Yeah.
And I was with Tommy, and he was like, no, turn it off. And I was like, let's just watch it for a second. And then he did the robot thing, and we were both like, like, just dying laughing. Dude.
Yeah, man, that was like, and you just think of it too, like,
Instant classic.
I mean, if you think about a dude on a
People are
movie
going to be
set,
so mad that we like it.
I don't care, man. You think about a guy on a movie set, and they're like,
know.
all right, go, do a take, and he was fucking hitting it with all the other
Yeah.
machines. I'm like, that's fucking impressive, dude.
Yeah.
I mean, the guy's been at it for a while.
And him getting scared.
What-
Oh, wait, did you even see him?
No.
Oh, dude. There's a line in that.
The guy hides in the thing. And
And he gets scared constantly. That's part of his charm. He's easy. He's an easy scare.
He did make the
That's
little
why he
Mickey
loves
face.
Halloween, dude. And the way he talks. Dude, look, guys.
It's genuinely funny. I was watching it, like, I was same thing, like, yeah, put it on. And then I started watching, I'm like, that's pretty fucking good.
Yeah.
Sandman's been at
Sandman's
work.
the
He's been
best.
perfecting his craft,
Oh.
dude. He might be the best retarded guy in terms of
He
Hollywood.
might be the best at playing a retarded guy, for sure.
Doing it funny, not serious. I don't know if he could. Has he ever done a serious?
He has. He's got some serious ones where he also played a retarded guy.
Which one?
Like Rain Over Me. That was good.
Was it really?
Yeah, it was a guy who went retarded after his family died in 9/11,
Damn, really?
who just sat in his room and played video games all day.
Pretty tight.
Yeah. He'd be like, stop saying that. Like, he had, like, headphones on. He was just retarded. They're like, he's worth a ton of money, and his family wants it. He's like, I'll give it to you, all right. Like, just...
Oh. Yeah, you
Ride
can't.
a
You
scooter.
can't. If your family dies in a terrorist attack, you can't become autistic or the terrorists win.
Exactly.
You gotta stay.
You have to go
You gotta
salt
stay
life.
neurotypical, dude. Otherwise, the fucking.
You have to salt life. No, there was a line in that was, like, most of it was, like, corny, funny. Like, it was fun. It was a fun flick for everybody.
It was a romp, dude.
It's
KJ.
just a
It was
fun
one of the
romp.
classics. KJ was
Kevin
in it,
James,
playing
dude.
the cop. Who else was in there? I saw a couple.
Tim Meadows, hilarious.
Meadows in there,
Everything
yeah.
Tim Meadows does, I think, is hilarious.
Yeah, dude. That was a classic cast. Dude.
What a fucking cast.
That
dude.
was. They were the dudes who were the movie dudes before.
I wish I was kidding and this movie sucked. And I was just trying to trick you into admitting you liked it.
Dude, I'm telling you, there's no tricking me.
The movie fucking rules.
I enjoyed it, and also too, like I just watched the first episode of Lost in Space the other day. Fucking awesome, dude.
Which one's that?
It's just a show on Amazon, I think, or Netflix,
All right.
one of them.
There's a line in this Halloween movie of so Ray Liotta's in it. You get to
Yeah,
Ray
he was
Liotta.
great, dude.
He's just like a weird bully to him. Everybody just bullies this character. But Ray Liotta is at a funeral. Did you see that part? So his dad's dead or something, and so his dad dies at the beginning of the movie, and then you kind of forget about that character, and then you see him at a haunted house, like a fun haunted house, and he like comes out with this like young black chick, and they're like laughing. She's like, "That was so much fun." He's like, "Oh my god, that was so much fun. It almost makes me forget that I had to bury my father today." Anyway, great joke.
Damn, I knew this podcast would pinnacle at us being like Doyle rules.
That's it.
Did you ever see Wedding Singers, dude? Remember
Bro,
that part of it?
This is it.
That's the thing that
We're done with politics. Now it's strictly on to reviewing movies.
Yeah, well now it's just being like, oh, dude, fucking remember that part of Wedding Crashers that that's like stock dudes who like don't have original funny thoughts or just wait for a funny movie
I had
to come
that.
out and just be like, yo, dude,
I mean, that's all we had. YouTube was not really out
True.
yet. Vine, there was no Vines.
Yeah.
There was no funny internet memes. All you had was
you just
I love lamp. You just had to say that. You had to say Anchorman quotes all day.
Yeah, it's all you could do is like wait, try to get pussy, wait till a funny movie came out so you could go to girls and be like, Doyle rules. Like, what are you talking
Yeah.
about? Like, oh, my boys know. Anyway, you want to hang out?
I'm like the funny one of the group. I do a lot of Anchorman.
I'm always thinking about this. When you take a dude who is just like not funny at all, and their options to get pussy at that point, it's such an uphill battle, dude.
Yeah.
It's like you either have to become super wealthy,
Or gain power.
gain
You
power,
need to gain
for
power.
sure, gain power, which is wealth.
Yeah.
Or like the whole like if you're funny, you can kind of fuck around. And I don't know if it's like a persona people adopt, but like you have to like take that thing where you like get super wealthy and then like start telling girls, being like, I always get what I want.
Yeah.
And they're like, oh my god, oh.
That's a tough.
Come to my apartment. It's high. It's super high up.
Yeah.
I'm at the top floor. Let me eat your pussy. Check out this altitude right now. Like whereas you could just
That
like
is.
wear sweatpants and just every now and again chuck a zinger and just cop a blowjob, dude. It's pretty tight. Dude.
Who's you?
I'm saying if you're a funny dude. I'm saying you're. I'm saying. Come on.
Yes, I got you, dude.
Although it comes with crippling insecurity. Typically, people are funny. Like I don't wash my pants all the time.
No. I thought you. I was just trying to hide the amount of fucking blowjobs I'm getting.
Ooh, you always get what you want, dude.
I always get it. Sometimes I gotta take what I want.
Come on now.
No.
Come on. I can't believe you're joking right now, dude. My fucking brother's in CBD rehab for CBD.
What?
Yeah. It's
Was
not,
he
this
just
is
too
not
relaxed?
A time for laughs. This is not a time for laughs, dude.
Were his joints not inflamed?
No, dude. So he drives a bus. So CBD has a
Drives a bus.
CBD has a tiny trace amount of THC in it because the hemp plant is legal. So in order to be a legal hemp plant, it only can have I think 0.3% THC, which per gram of hemp is 3 milligrams of THC, which is enough to trigger a drug test. So it's like but if you say so you're driving a bus, say you have fucking shoulder pain, you could have like your eyes just closing on fucking Percocets and Xanax as long as you have a script and you can legally drive a bus. But if you happen to have trace amounts of THC, they're like, you can't do that. And he was like, dude, this is fucking bullshit. Like, I don't do any drugs. I don't drink. I just take CBD oil. I don't want to take fucking, opiates, blah, blah, blah. So they were like, all right, we understand what you're saying, but for formality's sake, you have to go to a rehab. So he has to go to like not an inpatient. Like he has to just go and do like a program basically. Dude, so he goes in there. Dude, it's so fucking funny.
Jesus.
So he goes in there for CBD, dude. Has to do a fucking thing that costs God knows how much fucking money.
Damn, he has to go to like a patient first.
Yeah, pretty much.
Like, what are those called?
When in high school when I got called, what is it
Urgent care? Yeah.
No,
He
it's
has to
not.
go- no, I'm saying he has to go to urgent care.
It's an urgent care rehab, dude. And it's like, this is how social work works, where it's like, everyone's writing these grants, and then someone's like, here's $50,000, and you're like, woo, and everyone just goes on to it, dude. So it's like, he shows up, he's like, hey, my job's making me go here, or it's for CBD, and the lady's just like, these things happen. Come on in.
Oh.
They're just like, yo, we're getting fucking
That's so embarrassing.
10 G's. I mean, he's like, whatever. I mean, it's not as embarrassing as going in there for like fucking smoking meth and shit. At least he can go in there and be like, look, I have to be here.
Which is what everybody says.
True. He
Which
might.
is
He
like,
could
look,
be.
I'm not like one of these fucking CBD. I was doing
Dude,
meth.
so it's like you go in there and they're trying to keep it a little safe now because like you have to go for one orientation in person and then you get to Zoom. But they have this. It's set up where like
He's doing Zoom rehab for CBD,
so
he can drive a bus.
So
Jeez.
So the first day he was there was an in-person orientation, but there are people who are Zooming who are on screens. So it was like him and like 4 or 5 other people, and then there was this 60-year-old black dude on a screen, and they're all the ladies are all right, everyone, we're gonna take a break, so like cut your camera off, or whatever, we'll come
Yes.
back. The dude cut his camera off, didn't cut his mic. So he put the fucking old guy while they're on break.
Sounded like Lil Wayne was about to come on. He just started lighting up.
No. He started fapping.
No.
So they're all in this room. My brother's in IRL. He's there in real life in CBD rehab with other people who happen to do heroin and methamphetamine. And he's like, you hear like,
No.
everyone's like, it's his dog. There's no way he's fat. My brother's like, that guy's jerking off, man. And everyone's like, no, there's no fucking way. And then you just hear the
Holy
guy
shit.
go, oh.
Holy shit. They heard him.
Hear him come.
No.
Yeah. And then
Try to play it cool and come
Dude,
back on.
So he has no idea anyone heard this because he's not in the room with anybody. He's just on a Zoom screen. So the ladies are, all right, everybody come back. And he's like, oh, what's up, y'all? How's everybody's break? Everyone's like, what the fuck, dude?
Oh my God.
You just fucking came. 'Cause, I mean, dude, in the guy's defense, he's like a 60-year-old dude. He's on Zoom. Either he's right near the porn or he's like scoping hot babes on Zoom. He's like, I gotta rub one out. This is too much. to
Yeah,
handle.
I could see how like a Zoom with strangers would trigger you into thinking of like cam girls.
Yeah, exactly.
That same. Yeah.
Yep, popping
Next
up.
thing you know.
Dude, just and then like they're all in there. They're all in there.
Just like a hard like. Oh.
Oh, fuck. Oh. So this fucking just comes on Zoom really loud.
Oh my God.
And he was old enough too, where you almost feel bad Because you don't know how to use, especially if you like spent your life like chasing everywhere in your family. You can't call your nephew anymore, your niece. Like, hey, how do you like work this computer?
Oh, fuck.
So he's isolated himself into the point where he's just like ripping loads.
He's doing Zoom rehab.
He doesn't have any fucking.
He's jizzing. Oh my God.
Yeah, dude. I mean, this is when people talk about the pandemic and like the cost of like isolating everybody, dude. This is like one of them. You get a guy who's just like could be there in person.
Yeah, that guy
and unable
should have jerked off in the bathroom. He should have said, "Excuse me, I'm going to go to the bathroom at the break." Yeah, you hear him? You'd be like, "That was a loud shit."
It'd be nice if he hit like a nice James Brown, which is like, ah!
Yeah, I was like, he's like, God damn.
Oh. Remember the video we used to play where it was the guy, it was an old black dude cream pieing and like an older white lady. And he's just like,
Yes.
Yeah, that was, my brother told me that today, and that was just absolutely delightful.
Man.
Just catching an old guy coming on Zoom, and just like, oh, what's up, y'all? How was y'all break? How's everybody? Okay now, okay now, everybody.
Yeah, he's still trying to play it cool, just being a cool older black guy.
Okay now, everybody. How's everybody doing here?
Yeah, little Forrest Gump. You remember when he sat outside, imitated that dude coming in Forrest Gump? Your brother should have done that to him.
But yeah, man, that's so he has to go through CBD rehab so that he can reclaim his job. It's a sweet gig, dude. You work for like basically like 3 hours a day, get paid pretty much.
What's it? SEPTA? I don't know if you're
No, it's a school.
Oh, it's a school bus driver?
Yeah.
He's at rehab. Oh my God. This is bad.
It's a good gig, dude.
Yeah. But arguing like, I should be able to have some fucking weed in my system. I'm driving these kids.
I mean, the thing is, if you take CBD oil, it's non-psychoactive. And it just happens to leave. The thing is, if you roll up...
What would you say if you got if you tested positive for weed? Mm-hmm. Wouldn't you be like, nah, it's CBD?
For sure. Well, you could, technically. But,
Yeah.
but if they were to like really hold your feet to the fire, they could take a blood test and then look at your nanograms per milliliter of your blood, and they could tell you if that was bullshit or not. Mm. But it's also, I mean, okay, that's one thing. But it's also like, dude...
I'm sure a little bit of weed in a bus driver's system is the least of their fucking worries.
It should be mandatory.
Yeah,
But it's also
true.
like... The problem is that
if you're sober doing this,
I could legally.
you're a creep.
True. That's
how
true.
about bus ladies, dude? You ever get some bus ladies?
Yeah,
there's a ton of bus ladies.
Yeah, well, they're
almost always bus ladies.
Are you talking about like back in the days, like the old days?
School bus?
Yeah, there was mostly
I think it was always just lesbian ladies
for the most part.
In my town, in my hometown, if you were a lesbian, you did get shunned from the community, and you just had to be a bus driver.
Hopped on the bus. That was it.
You had to be a school bus driver
for sure, dude. It was school. That was the treatment, dude. It was like we had a lady who pretty much it was all ladies actually for the most part. The lady who was like our usual bus driver.
Which is crazy because you'd think like, yeah, it's an awfully big bus for a lady.
She did hit a fire hydrant once and knocked
Really?
it off. Yeah, water shot everywhere. Later found out, through the bus driver grapevine. Now that I have access to bus driver gossip, she was on opiates. Yeah, she was on opiates. She's gone. But you can go get a prescription to Percocets as a bus driver and be like fucking like half your eyes closed on Percocets.
That can't be true.
Yes, you can, dude.
There's no way you can
Yeah, you can.
actively take Percocets and drive a bus.
Yeah, you can. If you have chronic pain issues, you are by law. You couldn't say like, hey, you can work this job, but you can't take X, Y, and Z on like for the federal government. You're allowed to take any prescription medicine you want. Now, if you're working for the CIA, they might get into
a side effect of it is you can't operate machinery. So I think they would be like, you can't take it and drive.
I'm pretty sure you're able to. That was his whole case. Like, dude, people can take prescription medicine. You can take fucking. I think you can take it, but you can't take too much. Dude, think about the dudes when I was I mean, I guess they weren't like testing these dudes, but like machine operators and shit, they're all on Percocets.
Yeah, illegally.
No, I think you're totally allowed to be, because we would go get drug tested to work in hospitals, and I would go go fake a drug test in the fucking hospital, little glove or whatever, and dump it in, and then I would watch a guy who also drug tested who would just fucking popping pills. He's like, I got a prescription. He was an operator. So again, correct me if I'm always open to
yeah,
because I'm not into literal truth. I'm just more of a functional truth guy.
Matt, obviously. I hear you.
Obviously.
But could you do me a favor?
Yeah.
Could you talk to this hand?
What are you talking about?
Talk to the hand.
Why would I talk to the hand?
Because you're being a punk.
Why am I being a fucking punk?
You can't take oxys and drive a school bus.
You can take not Oxycontin maybe, but you can take Percocets. I guarantee it.
I don't know. I've seen people take perks.
You can be a cop on perks. You can be a cop. I swear to God, you can be a cop on perks and like all kinds of shit. I would argue like a fourth of cops are on psych meds, to be honest. So it's like you can take.
That's interesting.
Take a Xanax. You're telling me a cop can't pop a Xanax and go to work? Like, dude, you'd be surprised how many of them are popping a fucking Valium and heading to the station.
Yeah.
So it's your legal medicine. I don't think they're legally allowed to be like, oh, this is your these are your medical issues, therefore we won't give you this job. If you have chronic pain, you have to pop a couple perks. You have to pop some pancakes and syrup, bro.
Yeah,
They're not gonna hate on you for that, dude.
they should. They really should.
You would think.
You would fall asleep hitting
I mean,
them.
dude, I could be on like a dick shriveling amount of Adderall and just go work for the government, and they're testing you, and it's like, yeah, that's what I take. That's
Well, Adderall wouldn't fuck you up like driving or anything.
It would fuck me up. I got kicked out of a concert on Adderall. I tried to jump.
Just Adderall?
Yeah.
What'd you do?
That was when I tried to jump to the lower. I was at a Beastie Boys concert, and I tried to jump to the ground level for my level. Got tackled by security. Dude, it's so funny when the couple times I've taken Adderall, it does the exact opposite. Where it like, you know how they say like it helps people's impulse control. If you have ADHD, you take Adderall.
Oh yeah.
When I take Adderall, it's the total opposite. It's like I'll like see something. I'd be walking down the street and see like a can of soda next to like a bunch of people eating. It's like, kick that can. I'm like, okay, boom, and I kick it. And I'm like, whoa, my bad.
Really?
I was drinking too. That was the thing. So drinking an Adderall for me is
Yes.
just like, oh my god,
It's
a disaster.
Yeah.
That was the night I got kicked out of the Beastie Boys concert, lost both my shoes, and had to walk.
But
out.
you were drinking at the Beastie Boy concert.
A couple beers, man. I've drank a bunch of times. I never did anything that crazy. It's when I'm drinking and you hit me with the
Yes.
Adderall, because it's like I have drunk thoughts that are just bad ideas, and the Adderall just gives me the energy to be like, let's go, bro, on the hop. You got this. It gives me like this weird confidence that I shouldn't have while I'm that drunk.
Yeah.
I can't, dude.
I
I can't.
agree.
I can't fuck with it. It's crazy.
Oh, it just makes you talk like fucking nonstop.
Yeah, it's fucking insane.
Yeah.
I think this might be one of the voting things. Let me see something. Hello? Very good. Better hang up. I hope, dude. I caught one
What,
of them.
voters?
I caught one of them the other day on the phone. Started
You
hitting
need
them,
to.
Started hitting them with my theories on the two-party system. Like, we don't care who you vote for, man. Just hope that you vote. It's like, dude, will you
Yeah, you
fucking
do.
stop?
Yeah,
exactly.
you do.
Yeah, for real. You're
Yeah,
telling
it's-
me there's
First off,
nonpartisan.
yeah, if people are like, you need to vote, it's like, I'm not going to vote. They're like, if you don't vote, that's pretty much like voting for Trump. It's like, all right, so you need to vote Democrat.
Yeah, exactly.
Because I could go literally vote for Trump, but I'm saying I'm not going to vote.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah,
and then they're
it's
like,
funny.
oh, you can't do that. That's like voting for Trump.
I don't understand the humongous boner that people get for this. Being like, I'm going to wear the sticker. I'm going to show everybody, blah, 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 blah. It's like, I don't know. I'm reading the Denial of Death. Dude, it's such a good... I like read it for a little bit and put it back down.
What's it about?
It's about
What is
how most of our... And I haven't finished it yet, but it's about how basically most of our deepest insecurities and our kind of like the personas we build so that we can kind of like go out and function in the world, or typically build on like a lie, or like we like restrict what we pay attention to so that we don't freak out about the fact that we're just like floating through space and we're gonna die. So
Yeah.
like we'll be like, I'm a Republican, and so like
all right.
when you're younger, you just kind of build a bunch of like a personality just to kind of defend yourself from like the overwhelming terror that's like existing in the universe. So you start to kind of try to like build an identity, and they're saying that like there's not two types of people, but there's people fall into like somewhere in two camps where it's like there's people who when they kind of come of age and they're like they see the options presented to them by the society they're in and they go like, I'll take up one of these parts and I'll be a this and I'll be. Then there's other people who go like, fuck this, fuck all of these things. I want to exist. I want all of this stuff to exist.
Yeah.
I want to do everything at once. And kind of talking about how like the average cat is just like an animal. Like animals run on instincts, but human beings like can like think and reason. So the average human will like kind of like have their nose down in like the standard stuff of like football, like TV, politics, sports. And like they're saying like when the average cat like lifts their nose from like their regular pastures and starts like to contemplate like their place in the universe, they're just like, they like go like that. It's pretty good.
Yeah.
And I'm not doing it justice. It goes into like deep psychoanalytic stuff. It's pretty fucking tight.
What was it called?
Denial of Death. It's pretty tight.
Tight.
You would like it.
I might deny death.
Dude, we all do. I mean, it's an
I know. I mean, I might like actively start like publicly denying it.
I don't think
It's not real.
it's not real.
It's COVID,
We've
dude.
been here forever.
Government's lying.
Dude, don't even get me started.
All I can remember is being here forever.
Heard that. I don't think we die.
I don't think shit was going on before.
True.
All I remember is from 1992. That's when the world started.
You're born in 92?
No, I was born in 87.
I was born. Oh, when you came.
Born in like 88.
when you came to
December 87.
I don't believe I was born in 86 at all. I don't even believe I was a baby.
I don't think I was a baby either.
I emerged as a 5-year-old, dude.
I think I got
Average
timeless and I got hit in the head in 80. Whatever, I don't know. Whenever I was this big.
Yeah, for sure.
That's all I remember. Just being this size forever.
Really? It's pretty tight.
All I can remember is being my exact size.
I was actually thinking today about buying do you remember when you first got money? Like the first time you
like
got
2 years ago.
No, I'm talking about like
the first time the Patreon started doing well.
talking about your first like contact with any kind of currency when you were like really
no,
really
I
little
don't.
kid. I remember getting $5 when I was. I mean, I think I got like Tooth Fairy hooked me up a couple times. When I was 8, I worked with my dad for like a week helping. I was holding a can of nails so he could build a fence, and he gave me hell yeah the woodman's here.
Yeah.
He gave me $5 for like a week's worth of work. I remember in my universe. Remember penny candy? You'd go into a store and there would just be like bins, and you would be like, "Dude, I'm gonna get 4 gummy shark," and they'd weigh.
I was just talking about this. They still have that in Spain.
Do they really?
They like have that now.
Do they?
They're just catching up.
So, dude,
They have like gummy shark stores.
You go in and it's so funny.
Was it you and me talking about this? Because I was munching those. I was like stealing them down the aisle.
Could have been. We may have been. Yeah, we may have been
Did
somewhere.
we just talk about it last episode?
Did we talk about gummy sharks? Well, I don't believe
Life's
that.
not real, dude. I barely believe that.
Dude, I had an inception.
Your
moment.
episode denying?
I'm not episode.
Last episode never happened.
Dude, I was like thinking about this I was 8 years old. I got $5, and dude, like the feeling of immense power I had. Because all I spent money on was just penny candy.
Yeah.
So in my head, I was just like, dude, that's gonna be fucking.
My grandma gave me $100 one Christmas, and I was like, I have to buy. We gotta buy a Dreamcast. Actually, it was $1,000. She won the lottery
She
that
gave
year.
you $1,000?
She won the lottery that year and gave everybody $1,000.
Damn.
And I was like, my parents just took it.
How old were you?
I never saw a penny. Never saw it. And then as the years went on, that 1,000 was brought down to like 20.
Okay.
Good for her.
They taxed it.
She
you
started
were living in
being
a socialist regime.
Absolutely. My grandma went full fucking Mao.
Damn, dude.
We overthrew her this year. Now she's dead. That's how she died. There was an uprising. There was a coup.
But yeah, I was thinking about.
I was like, I can get a Dreamcast. I mean, a G. I think it was in like 5th grade.
Yeah, that's crazy.
I never got it.
I got $300 my junior. No,
Just fucked up for my parents.
to take it.
I mean, it makes perfect sense.
Well, it's
Can
also-
you imagine of it being like your son, like a 5th grader, having a?
I would take it.
I would take it.
Same thing.
Yeah.
I'd be like, there's no way. There's no way. What would you possibly do with it?
Yeah.
Like I got $300 when I
I could have
was-
got a Dreamcast. They should have gave me a Dreamcast,
True.
and then spent the rest at the fucking Knights.
Should have revolted at the night. You think it all went to the night?
That all straight went to
I
the
mean, they
Knights.
probably just bought you shit you needed with it.
Definitely.
So they were like, "No, dickhead, we're not spending this on."
yeah.
You should have got emancipated over it. Like my parents stole $1,000. I'm out of here.
I
dude.
should still try to get emancipated.
Could you file?
I wonder if you can. How old
I
can
think
you
at
be
like 24 you can file to get emancipated. I might. That'd be so fucking funny.
to just be like, legally you're not my parents?
Yeah, exactly.
I went like as a gag. As a gag, I got emancipated.
Just change your last name legally.
Hey, sorry for
We're
the
back.
quick jump. We had to edit. We just, had to edit something there. I just started to talk about like my family. I didn't want you fucking freaks bothering my sweet family. Also, Wood called.
Yeah, it's kind of it was perfect timing.
It was perfect time. We had to let the Woodman in. We had to bring him in. He brought a can opener, I guess.
Look, Shane, I apologize you trying to fall on the sword, but let's say what really happened. Lemaire started freaking out again, saying COVID wasn't real like he did on the last.
Oh, I forgot
fucking
Lemaire.
Patreon. Yeah.
You missed it on one of the episodes.
Yeah, on our Patreon, Lemaire was all like, "Dude, this is crazy. They make people like afraid to like let the air touch their face. This is so stupid. We shouldn't have shut down the economy." And I was like, "Lemaire, people are dying. What the fuck?"
And yeah, Matt was like, "We need to shut down the economy."
That's a bold move for your personal choice.
Yeah, I was like,
I
"Dude."
can't believe it.
Yeah,
They
Lemaire
did.
started saying how like the case fatality rate was like only not 6 times worse than the flu, and it was like, well, they fucking estimate the flu. They only really tested like 20,000 people, but then they're like, well, from that number, we'll like say that maybe 22 million had the flu, but with COVID, they don't base it off the estimate. And I was like, Lemaire, just knock it off.
Yeah,
dude.
Lemaire,
that's
come
crap.
on, man. You're out of your element.
This is serious, all right? Lemaire, look, the United States government, I know you don't think this is true, but they always have cared about super old people. This whole government is set up to protect those who we've abandoned in nursing homes, dude. And if you don't think so, you're a fucking asshole.
Yeah.
Don't bring that shit to me. Remember when we invaded that country one time and we thought there was weapons of mass destruction? Turned out they weren't. And they were like, oh, sorry about that. We kind of fucked that up and just went and killed a bunch of people for no reason. It's not like that at all. So knock it the fuck off.
It's
all right?
different this time.
Yeah, they're good now. The
Fool
news-
me once. Fool me can't get fooled again.
Yeah, we've done that like 9 times.
I don't know if you know this,
We've done that
Lemaire,
like a lot of times.
but the
Been
news
a couple places.
organizations are owned by billionaires who have your best interest and that of the elderly at heart. So come on, please don't bring that junk back on this podcast. Thank you.
Thank you, Matt.
Hey, man.
And we're back.
We're back, dude.
Yeah.
So I appreciate you trying to cover for.
I remember, last week I tried to step in when you guys were doing battle.
Yeah.
There's
dude.
I don't know if you got that, but Matt's clearly the one saying.
Yeah.
What, was this on the Nate episode, the Nate Marshall one?
No, yeah, on Patreon. All
Yeah.
I was saying is if, like, I let my experience be the judge of how I think about things. Because at the end of the day, it's impossible for an average person to figure out exactly what's going on. You pretty much you just watch the news, and you just believe one thing or you don't, and that's kind of how you rock. Until like when people start quoting the numbers, it's like, dude, you can pick one study of anything and be like, oh, here's what happened. Until there's like a meta analysis of like, oh, here's all of the data. People just don't have that right now. But
I'll tell you what, dude.
What?
Something munched my hand last night.
Yeah.
Dude, you see that?
Ew.
I think it was a mosquito bite.
You think
but
it was
like it
mosquito?
itched like crazy last night, but now it hurts like a fucking
Yeah.
like bruise. I got munched.
dude.
I got
You
munched by
benching secretly? You got
no,
punched by the bar?
no. This was middle of the night. Middle of the night, I got munched by like what we can only hope was a mesquite
True.
instead of a spider.
It might be the next outbreak, dude.
Could be a bad
We
spider.
could have a mutated spider outbreak next.
That would be trouble.
But yeah, that's what I was saying to Lemaire. I was just like, jumping right back in.
Yeah. Let's
All
talk.
I was saying is if you
let's
stop,
talk COVID.
If you stop watching the news, you wouldn't be afraid. Yeah, as afraid because your direct experience. There's not like,
Well, you wouldn't know.
dude. We've had
you
flus.
didn't-
We've had flus that are. I'm not like I said. I don't want anyone to get this, but it's like there was a flu where it was like the same, like a 0.03 case fatality rate. We had two of them in like I think the 50s and 70s. Ask anyone who has lived through that how it was. Like, I don't know. We didn't know.
Yeah.
So it's like, again, it's bad. It's not a good fucking thing because they wipe a ton of people out. But like,
Yeah,
dude, like,
Lemaire?
I can't let the air hit my face. That's what Lemaire was saying anyway. And I was like, Lemaire, dude, mask up. I'll knock it off.
That's what I thought, dude.
I mean, we're bad boy bubby status where we're like going outside and we're like, it's like go outside. You know, it's like, don't spread it. Don't get it.
Although it is, I will say that this is very annoying. Like I'll go do a show and somebody will be like, "Take your fucking mask off, pussy."
Yeah.
I'm like, no, I'm around. There's 4 shows this week. I'm gonna be around 400 people.
Oh, yeah,
I'm gonna wear a fucking mask
For sure.
And if you come up to me to be like, "Yo, let's take a picture," please wear a mask.
Yeah, well, that's
It's very annoying to be. I've like gone out of my way to avoid it.
Yeah.
And then I'll be at the bar and some dude without a mask will like walk up to my face and be like, "Do you mind?" Like just breathing straight into my face. I'll be like, "Hey man, chill. How are you?" Like
Yeah,
put the
yeah.
mask on and they're instantly like, "I don't fucking have it." I'm like, "I know you don't.
dude.
Relax."
I mean, yeah, 400%.
So-
but it's like what they could do is say, all right, that guy should be able to go do his thing, and then if you're like, hey, dude, this shit's terrifying me. I don't want any part of it. I don't have like my immune system's not set up for this shit. Dude, chill. Go hop on the dole. Go get paid. But just let the boys who want to work, let them go do their fucking thing. That's all I'm saying. But yeah, it's equally dickish to be like, take the fucking thing off, pussy.
Well,
It's
no,
like,
nobody actually. I will take that back. Nobody's been dickish towards me, but they will like jokingly be like,
break
"You
your balls.
pussy."
Well, it's just something
I'm
to call
like,
someone a
I
pussy
understand.
on.
For
Yeah.
sure.
And they're happy to see you. They're like,
Yeah,
come
yeah,
here.
yeah.
It's just something. It's nice to call someone a pussy about that.
Yeah.
But
It
I
is.
mean, when I see someone driving in their car with a mask on, my honest thought is like pussy.
Yeah.
To have your, but then again,
I've accidentally done it a few times.
I've done it too. I've come out of a store and been driving. I'm like, fuck, dude,
Yeah,
dude, fuck,
everybody's driving, laughing at me.
When you're driving, you caught it. Did you keep it on? Did you take it off?
Took it off.
Oh,
immediately.
I absolutely took it off. Took it off quickly.
Yeah,
Yeah, me too. Definitely.
But you kept it on.
I'm bought in the other way. Like I thought Trump was gonna die. Like when we went to the hospital, I'm like propaganda the other way, where I'm like, damn, dude, what are they gonna do?
dude. So,
Oh,
So
I
imagine-
heard that windbreaker shift.
so imagine you heard the
I
wind
thought,
moving.
yeah, I heard the windbreaker
Go
over there
ahead.
on
What'd I
Lemaire.
do?
I thought he was excited to have an ally. He was about to jump
What?
back into this fight. I know
No,
you're.
wear
I'm
that in
saying-
the studio.
Oh, talking to
I don't.
like,
Yeah. Why would he wear a
The
fucking?
gym teacher?
The noisiest possible material.
He's a fashion.
Why would?
She's off.
Yeah. Why would you be wearing a fucking windbreaker to work sound?
He wore swishy pants, I think, the other day. He was the last person I've seen in swishy pants.
Totally cavalier. Could get fired any day.
I do wear swishy pants. Yes, I wore them yesterday. And-
Jesus. What type of jacket is that?
Oh,
Don't mute your mic. Leave it on. Live in this
Yeah.
shame. Live in this shame.
It's a sick shirt
fucking
though.
noise.
Sick Nike underneath.
Hell yeah,
People
dude.
listen to this at work, man.
Yeah, so, Lemaire, what were you about to say, Lemaire?
I don't remember.
He was just doing levels.
Yeah, I was doing levels. Yeah, I was doing
Yeah, I saw that. I caught it.
Quite the hot dog.
Who, Lemaire?
Yeah.
Lemaire, we've been saying it. It's crazy to see the transformation of Lemaire in the last couple weeks. Maybe because I wasn't around him
Yeah.
for a while. I didn't know you turned into such a hot dog, dude.
Keep that.
He's a hot
The
dog.
facial hair's new too, right? Did you have that at the roast when you fucking wore those lady shoes?
No.
The facial hair is nice though. The
Yeah.
facial hair seems like a very humbling
Yeah.
gesture.
It works for you.
So I
Have
did
you
work out.
eaten any pussy?
No.
No.
Fair enough. You shouldn't do that.
Well then
Would you
quit
eat
hot
pussy?
dogging.
What?
Quit hot dogging.
It's for me.
Yeah, but you're hot dogging like you're eating a bunch of pussy.
No.
Which will
I'm
keep
not
you
trying.
away
You gotta
from
start a
actual
hot.
pussy.
You gotta eat pussy and then hot dog. You're
not-
tiptoeing. You're fucking high stepping down the sidelines right now.
You can hot. I think you can hot dog.
Hot dogging, zero pussy hot dogging.
Hell yeah. I think that's fucking powerful. You get no
Zero pussy
and
hot
dog. That's fucking sick.
On paper, it does sound great.
I mean, dude, we had the whale man. I'm thinking about the whale man that came to our school.
yeah, I
It's like
remember
the
the well,
secret
man.
of
Yeah,
pussy.
we had a whale man. The guy came to our. I don't know how he lined this deal up. This guy with the ponytail was like an expert on whales, and he would go to Catholic schools and be like, I should go talk to your school about
Your school's
whales.
going to need to know about
Apparently,
whales.
he was a secret neo-Nazi as well. That was the other thing too, confirmed by my boy Shusky, who said he heard him spitting on the church steps, and he was a Satanist and a neo-Nazi. But I don't. Yeah, I've talked about this before. I don't mean to dig up old dirt, but
True. You do continuously trash the whale man.
I mean, the fact that again, they could,
It's incredible that a guy was a whale man
and he would go.
at a Pennsylvania school to be like, hey, kids, let's talk about marine wildlife. Oh, all you are going to be like accountants? Damn.
I don't think he was an actual marine biologist. I think he was a dude before the internet who just like read one book on whales, and everyone's like, "You're an expert."
That's what you had to have. You had to. People were Wikipedia, and there would just be one guy in town you'd go
Gotta
to and be
respect
like,
that guy.
"Yeah, who's the whale guy? We got to call the whale guy."
Whale man came in. Dude,
Call him alone,
we had
dude.
the whale man, and we
The whale man.
we had the whale man, and we should start doing like a Karl Malone impersonation sketch on the show. That'd be great, dude.
True.
Like, maybe one of us will dress up.
Maybe go full blackface. Anyway, then work late night. Anyway. Anyway.
Oh my God.
But Lemaire, you're gonna let my man here dunk on you on the COVID. Where was that courage? Remember last week when you had a bunch of courage? Now this week, Matt's gonna come in here and dance on
My
you.
main point was, again, if you stop
Hot
again,
dogging.
if you stop watching the news, you wouldn't be as scary. You
Yeah.
wouldn't be scared. The news is what's hyping everybody up right now, dude.
That was not your main point.
What was my main point?
It definitely wasn't that.
That was one of my top points.
Your main point was one of my top points. I think your main point was we shouldn't have shut down the economy.
Exactly.
That was it.
Exactly. And if you let your experience be the judge rather than just being like, what did you say, Don? Okay. I'll be good. And then all of your relationships are based off that. Dude, again, once you get out of the quest for literal truth, way easier. Because you're never going to prove anything right ever. There's always conflicting information outside and within you because you're in your head at some point you're having both perspectives on some level. Otherwise, you're not thinking. That's what thinking is. It's like, here's the thing. Oh, well, maybe not. And if you just shut off the maybe not part, you just become, basically an automaton.
Can't turn that maybe not off.
But that's what people don't want to
I got a
realize.
strong maybe not.
Everyone does. If you're paying attention,
Like your regulator.
people are like, I'm a Republican. It's like, yeah, but within you, you do have a part of you that argues kind of the other side. When you're like, we can't have the board, we can't have kids coming over the border. Whoo.
Come on, boy.
Can't have kids coming over the border, blah, blah, blah.
Can't have kids.
Yeah. Well, dude, they have like, when people defend, they'll have like kids who are like in tinfoil blankets and over the border. And people be like, shouldn't have came here. That's what you get. But it's also like, all right, well, maybe we could fucking make it just teeny
a
bit
couple
nicer. And
exceptions.
in their head, they're probably like, is that kind of fucked up we doing? No, it's not. Shut up, dude. And if you were in your friend circle, if you guys are all, a certain political persuasion, and you're just like, I don't know, I think it's kind of fucked up. They're like, shut the fuck up, dude. Blah, blah, blah. So it becomes more about kind of like keeping your social interactions in check versus like an accurate picture of reality. That's all I'm saying, dude.
Does this have to do with it's something called individuation, the process of individuation that happens in maturity? Do you know about this? Can you just tell me about this? I'm trying to learn about it.
I know a little about that. It's if you can get out of the hive mind, it's actually a terrifying thing to do. But the idea is you're supposed to kind of think about what you initially want to do, what you actually believe, and try to pursue that as much as you can. But this is what the whole Matrix thing of like there's a bunch of Agent Smiths who come up and they're like, stop doing that, stop doing that, stop doing that.
Oh, shit.
So, but it's just really just figuring out what you're actually into, what you actually believe, and trying to be as honest with that as possible.
I go through spells of like 20 minutes on YouTube where I'm trying to fix everything in my mind and then just like little words stick. So I was like, I have no other chance to ask you, so fuck it.
You can text me, it's no big deal.
Yeah, all right.
But I'm not like an expert. I know it's just the process of becoming your actual true self rather than your preordained social roles that you kind of take on and live out. That's all.
Is that when you have to regulate how much you yell at yourself? Like you were talking about the two voices? Where you're like the one guy thinks this and then what was the voice you said? Yeah, that?
Talking about Paul, you're like treating your thinking rational mind as a roommate.
Yeah,
and then,
maybe. I hope. I'm trying to get out of it at this point in time because Shane didn't look at me when I asked for help, so I'm kind of fucking out here on a limb. So
Well, wait, what was
takes his
no?
fucking
You
pants
said
off soon, so I'm dying.
You pointed at me and said, "What was
you're
the thing
fine,
you
dude.
called
What
him?"
the fuck?
Yeah, I'm not saying it was a
roommate?
good grappling hook for help, dude. I missed the building, but
Yeah, I was like,
I have to go up this fucking back.
Well, yeah, that's the idea that your mind is typically trying to solve problems all the time. It's trying to it's trying to make your life better and better and better and better and better. And it doesn't really kind of look at things as they are. I'm like, oh, this is kind of sweet. It's always like, well, this is sweet, but there's this thing, you kind of drive yourself nuts. So yeah, that's the one thing you call your mind. You put your mind as like a different thing. You call it Paul or like Joe or whatever. So when you're thinking like, man, this sucks, this sucks, this sucks, you can be like, thank you for your input, Joe. But and this is what I was saying before, in terms of literal truth, like you start figuring out like, does this suck? Do I suck? There's no way you can ever figure that out. But you can say like, functionally, does it work if I just ignore that and do the thing I'm supposed to do? The answer is yes, dude. That's what functional truth is all about. So, But yeah, if you're looking for literal truth, the best thing you can get is a bunch of people who disagree with you, and then you just make like a covert bond to like never disagree with each other on a certain level. And then that's just that. People come in like, well, actually, you're like, fuck you, you motherfucker.
Yeah.
So
Echo chamber shit.
yeah, you know the deal.
Got that there. Yeah.
You know the drill.
Yeah.
But yeah, I don't look. Come on, I don't want to hijack the cast. I have other
No,
outlets.
no.
I asked.
He asked, yeah.
I have other outlets for
This is good.
Thank you, bro.
I got
I've been
nothing.
doing deep.
All I'm thinking about is
You're
just
doing yoga, you were talking
all I'm
about
thinking about is these two fighting. That's all I want.
True. Well, we could when we do the Patreon. I do
Yeah.
have a thing I want to try with them. I went to California and I scored some weed goodies, so I'm gonna have them. I'm thinking of some challenges we can do.
Oh,
to have them
fantastic.
compete. I have two
Challenges and
two
intellectual
king size
and-
cones.
I would say there's a pull-up bar out there.
Ooh,
That would be like a soccer
wow.
game, dude. That might be 1-0.
You think it'll be?
I think that's a 0-0 draw. And don't get me wrong, I'd be right there with you, boys. I'm not trashing.
How many pull-ups? You
Especially with my bug hand.
dude. On break, we
You got
should.
one-
How you gonna ignore the bug
You
hand,
got
dude?
Stallone it.
What, the bug hand?
I got fucking munched last night by possibly a
Shit,
widow.
that could have been a widow.
You do hate
It could be a widow, dude. Yeah, because we had bed bugs 2 years ago.
I remember.
And I
Oh.
literally cannot stop thinking about these fucking things.
Really?
For 2 years. That's how. Do you ever get bed bugs?
Yeah, I told you I was
Oh,
in a
yeah, you
hostel
lived
in
in
Brazil.
bugs.
I was in. Well, first of all, I had fleas. That was horrible. I had a hostel in Brazil where they were like, I was like, why is everyone leaving? It was a 12-person room. Like, I was like, why is everyone leaving? Like, there's bed bugs. And I was like, from the nursery rhyme, like the bed bugs.
I know. I
bite?
didn't know bed bugs.
Dude, I slept in bed bugs for 3 days and then just went back to Philadelphia. I didn't.
Well,
think
no, I
they,
mean,
like,
did you get them? Did you bring them at all?
I don't think so. I
Yeah.
mean, no, we didn't have them in our apartment. To my knowledge,
In your apartment, it's the worst.
you see them jumping around.
You don't really see them ever.
Ah, that's
you
the
never
worst.
see them.
Yeah.
You gotta like look for them like with a flashlight in the corners of your bed and shit. But it's like this level of like PTSD type shit that just never goes away.
Yeah.
Like I'm always looking for bed bugs now.
Well, you've
wild.
always, even in Philadelphia,
I have been a real bug guy.
you have a thing for like little tiny bugs. Like
Yeah.
they fucking freak you.
Yeah.
Like,
You
dude,
did get wrecked at one
Look at this
time.
thing, dude.
so you think the bugs? You think the bed bugs? You think there was one lone survivor, like one I Am Legend?
Yeah, dude.
That survived.
I think
in,
there
like,
was
your
one
underwear?
Marcus Luttrell. Mattress Luttrell. I think Mattress Luttrell got me.
Let me see that. I'll tell you if that's a bed bug. But
It's not a bed bug.
Nah,
it's
that's
not a bed bug.
bug.
This thing is either spider or mosquito.
Yeah, let me
but
see. If
it's
it's spider
it's
should have
cigarette
two
burn.
holes. It should have two holes. I
No.
don't see 'em. That's definitely not a spider bite.
Well, then how come it doesn't have one hole from the mosquito?
Could be
I
something
think
else.
your spider hole bite.
Could be something with a boar. Could be like some sort of horned caterpillar.
It could have been,
Fucking Pokemon.
You
got
might
him?
dude.
you might have got rammed by a horned caterpillar.
This thing, this thing woke me up. How bad it itched.
Really?
I was itching my fucking hand all night, and then I was like, "What? I've never been bit on the inside of a hand by a mosquito."
True.
You always
It
use
could be an ant bite.
Ooh.
Ant
I
in
can't-
my
I
bed.
can't talk on
Yeah.
this. I thought ants had venom once. I'm embarrassed at this topic.
We got ants in the bed.
Possibly. Well, ants do. Like, it's slave venom. That's why it, like, itches.
No, they don't.
It's like
I lost this
mosquitoes.
argument.
Hold on. What
once.
about a fire?
Really?
This fucking retard had something wrong with his eye, and he claimed an ant got it in his eye.
And it was venom because I thought it was like Daddy Longlegs.
I've never heard any.
Daddy longlegs have.
What was the
None
answer?
of this
Longlegs
was
don't
real.
have poison.
I just was attached to it after 10 minutes of telling you guys.
I
about it, so
understood the
read it
daddy
all
long
the way
leg.
down.
The daddy long legs venom story is true. A lot of people believe that.
Okay.
About like they have so much venom it could kill a guy, but they can't puncture your skin
Yes.
with their fangs.
Damn.
Yes.
It's not true. It's not true, but that's a very common fucking lie. It's common enough that a fucking guy like me believed it.
True. What's up?
I built lies on top of that foundation.
And then
of lies,
he
dude.
took the daddy long legs legend and built it into ants.
It's like everything
And then
has.
in the eyeball and then
And
crushed.
one day he had a fucked up eyeball.
Yeah.
I think clearly just pink eye.
I did get pink eye a couple times that year.
Yeah, I think it was 100% just pink eye.
Nah, that was
And he was like, what I think happened was, I think an ant was on my hand,
yeah.
and I went like this and smashed an ant into my eye.
Obviously got the venom.
He thought instead of just like, this was clearly fucking pink eye,
Yeah.
I think what happened was I picked up an ant and shoved it in my own eye.
Well, to be fair, did you try?
What was the actual, was that close to what you thought it
That
was?
was exactly the math I was doing.
Yeah. And I had to, it was one of those,
Right now, yeah.
it had to be one of those, like you don't want to call somebody out on like a blatant, like, you're wrong type
I
thing.
thought there was wiggle room.
But this was like 100%. I was like, no, dude. Like, just
what?
It came down so hard the other way. I was like, there's got to be wiggle here.
It would have been easy
It
to.
wasn't.
Well, it'd be. Stay up on the. Try to
No
stay on the
venom
mic a little
in
bit there,
ants.
Woodman.
No.
Wood, try to get up on the. Yeah, there you go, dude. So
don't
how was
worry.
Woodman sounding the mayor? Is he fading in? He's good. All right, good.
I rock back.
Easy way to tell if you got an ant in your eye, if you got some sort of ant venom, you should have tried to shrink yourself.
And then get knocked out by a black guy in New York.
Already got knocked out.
That was a good punch.
Oh,
Rick Moranis?
Rick Moranis. Yeah, someone finally got him back for shrinking those damn kids, dude.
Yeah. I hate people playing with my damn kids.
I think it was that 60-year-old guy who jerked off on Zoom. Was like, Rick Moranis, you motherfucker.
Playing games.
Shrinking them goddamn kids. A science experiment's not worth it, Rick.
That's the devil's work. Can't be shrinking.
And then the next one you made them big. What the hell's wrong with you, Rick?
Can't be shrinking old damn kid.
Shrinking your own kids.
Yeah, solid one punch.
Oh, dude, someone is not.
Have you seen
Across
it?
his body.
Dude, Rick
I-
Moranis, he's walking down the street in New York and some dude just suckered him and kept walking. Sick
When
move.
someone thought he was Woody Allen, was like, pedophile motherfucker.
It was under the scaffolding too. Rick
Yeah.
Moranis hasn't been able to take a punch his whole
Oh,
life.
dude.
Of course not.
He's like 60.
He got knocked out under the
Crick.
scaffolding? Fucked. Every time I walk under there, I'm like, I wonder if I could jump and hang. He was probably looking up like, I wonder if I could jump and swing. Just got fucking.
No, he was definitely walking. He was like, okay, this black guy's not going to hurt you. Everything's fine. Don't be afraid of a black guy, Rick. God, what are you, Rick? Oh, no.
That'd be funny if he was the black guy was with his wife. He's like, honey, here's that motherfucker that shrunk the kid. Honey, here's this motherfucker go right there.
This son of a bitch now.
They're in the motherfucking grass, Rick. They're lost. Everything looks like a jungle, you motherfucker. This is karma, Rick.
It was. Rick took one to
Oh,
the chin, dude. And then he just laid. He was laid. It was fucking,
Said he's okay.
yeah, he said he was fine. He was
was-
in the hospital longer than Trump, though.
Remember the Philly comedian who got knocked out? There was a dude on his porch, like
Yes.
gargoyle style, and fucking.
Yeah, we talked about it. It was,
We had him
That was
on.
the last time I did
Watkins.
this. Yeah.
It was Watkins.
no, it wasn't.
No.
It wasn't Watkins.
Eddie Hansen.
It was
Hansen.
Teddy Hansen.
Teddy Hansen,
He
yeah.
got
Yeah.
gargoyled. He was just
Yeah.
chilling and somebody came to life and fucking
Yeah,
drilled
the black dude got him.
him. He was on his own porch.
God damn,
It was
dude.
terrible.
No.
I wonder, do you think that guy was just like a grown-up kid who was just a knockout game veteran? Who was just like, I don't even sneak up on people anymore. I just see celebrity. I only knock out celebrities.
Like Tyson take a fight
True.
every now and then.
I
now.
mean, dude, if you wanted to, play the knockout game, you should only play it on celebrity. That'd be so funny if
Yeah.
people started going around just knocking celebrities out. Like Brad Pitt just gets cocked.
True. That actually would make the knockout game, like, people would, like, be like, actually, this is pretty good.
it would make it more like
Just one punch in, like, Harrison Ford.
Oh,
92. You just level him.
it's Kathy. What's it, Kathy Griffin?
Han Solo-ass motherfucker.
Dude,
Okay.
Kathy Griffin, dude. What's her name?
Yeah.
Kathy Lee, or whatever.
Kathy Griffin.
the small one.
Kathy Griffith.
Just someone.
Kathy Griffin.
Yeah. Say it 10 times, dude. You start being like,
One of them's something.
yeah. The lady who did the Trump head.
Kathy Lee Gifford.
Kathy
No.
Lee.
Kathy Griffin.
That's not right.
Yeah.
Griffin? Griffith.
Yeah. Kathy Griffin.
Red hair from Bravo.
Is it Griffith or Griffith? Come on, Lemaire. Hold on. Griffin.
How do you
Yeah.
type that loud?
Damn, dude.
Actually-
Terrible.
Woodman's in your ass,
Woodman's
bro.
all up on you.
Woodman's
I
usually
record
not.
in a basement. That's like I have to time the fucking air conditioning and shit. I'm very sensitive to outside sound.
Woodman doesn't get after people like this. He's on your ass, dude. Think how unlikable you have to be for the Woodman to come at you.
I'm the most comfortable with you. That's why I'm chiding you.
Oh God.
That's nice if you would.
Yeah, that's
Wood, you're a great guy.
Wood, you're such a great guy.
Thank you.
What you up to, bro? So you
Yeah.
you had an ant in your eye. You thought you did. It's no big deal. You really
We did that. I just realized we're on camera.
Yeah.
We're on camera. And so I'm like, it just made
You
that
should keep your
worse.
back to the
Like,
cam the
thanks.
whole time. That'd be sick, dude.
You're fine. It's a sick fucking shirt though.
Good.
Dude, that is a
Colorado
dude,
Rockies National League champs 07.
I got it from AIDS Thrift.
I remember that.
Yeah.
You don't see a lot of good gear in the thrift stores anymore.
Nah.
Why do you
No,
think
that's good
that is?
stuff.
Losing steam. Lemaire, do something.
I tell you what sucks is being fat and having to go to the thrift store.
True.
Because I can only buy off other fats. And they're disgusting.
True.
None of them are 6'3".
True.
I buy my same shirts are from just 5'8" fats.
Oh, I didn't think about that.
They disgust me.
Just some dude just ripping loads all over.
How tall are you? I'm just joking. But I did get your height.
5'8".
5'8"?
As soon as I said 5'8", I was in my head.
I don't
was
know,
like,
dude.
that might be Lemaire's height.
I'd follow Lemaire to the thrift store. That fucking sharp blue shirt he has.
Lemaire does dress cool.
Yeah. Do you
Nothing
donate
like
to
a
the thrift stores often, Lemaire?
Sometimes when I'm looking for suits.
No,
Why do you wear
donate.
suits?
Would you say it again?
Wait, do you donate often to
Oh,
thrift stores?
no.
It's messed
Never.
up.
Never once, right?
No,
up.
I need everything I have.
That's
I looked
not
up
true.
if Foreman Mills sell suits like a week ago. They don't.
Irregular suits.
No, just suits. I was like, I need a suit. Someone's getting
Foreman
married soon.
Mills?
Yeah, I was looking for like
What's
the cheapest
Foreman
suit.
Mills?
It's a fucking cheap store. It's like Burlington Coat Factory. You don't know what Former Mills is?
I've heard of it. I
Former
don't.
Mills.
It's like Burlington Coat Factory.
Yeah, they sell like I went there. I usually would go there once a year. I stopped doing this because of this incident, but I would buy like 6 pairs of sweatpants. I would go to Former. They're like fucking like $4. So cheap. Then I bought 6 pairs of sweatpants, and none of them had pockets. So I spent a winter just like holding my phone and wallet.
Oh, it
Like,
sucks.
dude. Fucking.
I just bought 2.
Should be illegal.
I
First
bought
of all.
2 pairs of gym shorts. They're sick. They're authentic Auburn, authentic Notre Dame basketball shorts, but they're too authentic, and neither of them have fucking pockets.
So you're telling
And
me
I like
NBA
wearing
players don't have their phone the whole time while they're playing?
They don't. Man, this thing hurts. This thing,
You think it's starting to pulse?
I don't know, dude.
I
It's
see
not
that.
good.
Let me see that again. Let me see what that thing is.
It's much bigger.
That's
than it
definitely not where a mosquito would ever bite
It
you.
would. It would bite you in the
I've
hand.
never been bit on the inside. I get munched by
It might be a
mosquitoes.
stigmata.
It's not swollen either. It's like deep tissue damage.
It hurts.
You have like nerve problems.
Yeah.
No, you do have it out for little bugs, dude. You think there's little bugs getting you?
There was a time Jerry walked into the green room at Helium, and I had like my jeans rolled up,
Yeah.
and he was like, "What are you doing?" I was like, "I think we have fleas." I was looking at my legs for fleas.
No, you see them immediately.
And then I finally saw fleas like a year later for the first time in my life, and I was like, "Oh, I'm fucking nuts! I'm nuts, dude! I keep looking for tiny bugs, which I think is like a form of schizophrenia, or like it's like
OCD.
it's some type of weird like
It's a popular delusion.
early sign is like you're constantly
Bugs on
afraid
your
of
skin.
bugs.
So-
One of the close ones, or one of the first ones you get.
So
Yeah.
then the denial of death, they talk about this when, like, again, you're the overwhelming fear and terror of like just being a person and being obliterated or whatever, that you start to pick these little weird problems that like you can like kind of triumph over, to where you're like,
I can't triumph over the bugs.
yeah, I know.
I'm telling you.
But it's like bugs instead of like I'm like alone.
First
in the
off, if
universe,
you don't think
nobody
I'm
truly
entirely-
understands me, I'm gonna die.
If
My
you don't
body's
think
gonna be destroyed.
I'm entirely focused on being alone in the universe. You're out of your mind. The bugs are just exactly what's.
Well, that's
they're
because-
on deck. Dude.
So you're on the
That's
different
constant.
side of neuroticism. I fall in this as well. That you've transcended all the social roles available to you, and then typically that comes with a person who, like, again, they say like the little humans as creatures have like sports, social roles, and like, you know, like, hey, you're going to be a good carpenter, and you know, not saying there's anything wrong with that, but like people will
Yeah.
just get into those like, you know, here's TikTok on my phone, here's sports, here's the news, I believe it all. Then there's dudes who lift their head up from the pasture too long, and they start being like, what else is out there? And you know, they say people bite off a certain type of person who's neurotic. Bites off way more than they can chew, and that's typically you know, the stuff of heroes. I would say they say neurotic. I'm like heroes.
Absolute legends.
It's pretty funny to think about people just biting off way more than they can chew in life, and be like, why isn't this working?
Yeah.
What the fuck?
Yeah.
Or they said the other side of that, people who just don't bite off anything at all, and then that's a whole other can of worms.
You were talking about it earlier. Like, I had a couple friends that were not funny at all. Like weren't even close to being
Yeah.
funny. That's wild. Like zero.
Oh, dudes who just aren't funny.
Dudes who can't be funny.
Yeah.
I mean, like whole life.
Yeah, like
Yeah.
he wasn't funny. I knew a couple dudes that were just not funny. Every once in a while they'll like text me trying to be like jokey.
Yeah.
It's like, dude, you suck at this.
It's like what? Yeah. Like,
You're not
what,
even close.
What am I reading here?
The worst is when people suck at it and then just hit you with a hard OL.
Ooh.
You ever run into those?
Yeah, 100%.
Like being mean to people.
Off limit.
I'm kind of good at that. I think I'm good at being mean to people in a friendly way,
You have tact,
without
yeah.
hitting people too hard, and then they'll swing back with something like actually mean.
Yeah.
It's like, what the fuck are you doing?
Well, there's also a thing of like dude friendships that at least when I was growing up, that was like, sup bitch, sup pussy.
Yeah.
That was like a kind of like an accepted way to go. But you can navigate pretty well of like breaking somebody's balls, and it's still kind of like,
yeah.
you can give people a needle. That's all.
I can also get locked into a gay relationship. We've talked about that, where like for some reason the relationship's just like faking that you're both gay, kind of.
Oh,
And then you just get trapped in it, where it's like, all right, we gotta end this bit. This bit's kind of
wait. So what?
it's run its course.
How long have you been trapped in like a gay chicken?
I was in a slight gay chicken with DeStefano for a little while.
Were you really?
That he might not even know we were in.
Shout out.
I was with him today. That's why. That's wearing that shirt. I got mad a shirt. I did History Hyenas earlier.
So tight. It's like when your dad goes to work and brings you something back.
Yeah,
You're like,
oh,
thanks,
look,
Dad.
I'm gonna wear it right now.
I put it right on.
Yeah.
Oh, it fits. How'd you know my size?
I knew your size.
Thank you,
I knew
bro.
your size.
Change to XL. Go ahead.
Thanks, bro. Yeah, that's hilarious. He was giving me shirts. And he was like, "What size are you?" I was like, 2X. I was like, "Do you have any?" He's like, "Oh yeah, our fans are fucking disgusting." And I was like, "Thanks." But I was slight gay chicken with him. I'm usually talking about each other's dicks somehow, like because I know he has a big dick.
Does he really?
I saw it. He
What'd
showed it.
what'd
He
you
showed
see?
it to me.
Okay,
Because it
fair
was
enough.
gay chicken. He was like, "Look at this." I was like, "Oh, sweet."
Showed you his dick.
Big
Yeah.
dick.
Flash, you're talking?
Is it a Brett Favre shot where it's got everything but it's not hard?
No, I think it had to have been hard, but it was laying down.
So he probably got in the twilight zone.
semi
Yeah.
laying.
You get gonzoed
But
out.
boy,
yeah.
that thing.
Nice, dude. Good for him. I'm proud to be wearing his face.
Unit stuck with me.
Trying to this big dick energy to rub off on me, dude.
It will. You were out California dreaming.
True.
That weather will plump you up a
Dude,
little.
I'm not lying, dude. I was.
Pumps you up.
It was so funny. I was
Balls
excited to report.
sagging.
My flaccid state was awesome, man. I mean, obviously, I was practicing white tantra, so like I'm pretty backed
You're
up.
not
right now.
coming.
Not coming. I'm in salt life, so I got like the mineral contents like crystallizing around my bird and just pulling it down a little bit. It's fucking awesome.
Dude, I went to another mall zoo.
What?
I went to that aquarium
Okay.
in Mall of America in
Okay.
Minnesota. Sick.
No doubt.
Bridgeport had a zoo in the mall.
There's more than one zoo in Bridgeport?
Yeah.
Wow.
One of them's in the mall. One of them just has, it's like the size of like the Gap, and it's packed with fucking animals.
So this is like a weird. There's a fine line
fucking
between a
stink.
zoo and just like a weird
did
huge
stink.
basement.
It stunk, and you could,
mall?
and there was like almost no rules. You
Really?
could just walk into every
Cinnabon
single
close to
cage.
it?
You go into every cage.
So what?
I was in there with capybaras, dude. I was petting them.
For the what?
It was fucking sick, dude.
You get.
Yeah, he's high. That was high. Oh, I was hanging out with capybaras.
What's a capybara? You think the capybara might have licked your hand?
No, capybaras aren't venomous. Ants are.
What is a capybara?
If I get a
You don't know what a capybara is?
No.
You've seen
I'm
them.
thinking it's like a goat.
It's the world's largest rodent.
What?
It's like a
Like a
dog.
penguin?
It's like a dog-sized guinea pig.
What?
And that's what they sound like, by the way. They make that noise. They're like, I don't know.
Oh, I know, yeah.
You know that like guinea pig noise? I don't know how to
I
try to make
I was
it.
a big guinea enthusiast back
Try to
in the day.
make it.
What?
The noise a guinea pig makes. It's yeah.
It's like a low squeak, yeah.
That's a capybara. You've seen those boys. They get rocked.
Oh, come on now.
They're huge, dude.
You got to pet one of these?
I was hanging out with them. I was feeding them, but they are rodents. So they have like rat hair. They have like gross hair. But I was petting them. They're fucking sweet. But
Wait, so you're in Bridgeport
I was at the
petting a
mall.
capybara?
I was at the mall hanging out. We were making like I was like, oh, I'm gonna buy some sunglasses, and then I walk. If I see a zoo, I'm in.
Yeah.
1 million every time I see a zoo. And then as soon as I got in there, you could pay extra money to feed whatever animal you wanted. Each
That's-
animal had food.
Indoor?
Indoors, dude. There was eels. There was a whole fucking giant tank of fish with shark. There was a fucking shark in there.
Fuck.
In the mall.
In the size of the Gap.
It was crazy.
All these animals.
It was wild. Capybaras. They had like wild cats next to birds. All the cats were just going nuts trying to get these. Like, it was a horrible zoo.
I mean, you got to pet a capybara.
I was petting the
It's like a
capybara.
Joe Exotic setup,
The first exhibit was just iguanas just laying there.
no doubt.
And then
What time?
there was a sloth.
It's daytime,
There
so-
was a sloth. Sick.
That's right.
But no, the capybaras were the highlight. That and the wallaby. There was a tiny fucking.
Stop, dude.
Have you ever seen a wallaby?
No.
Oh my
Did you get to- did you get to pet
goodness.
it?
Wallaby.
A wallaby's like a mini kangaroo, except like fat.
Fuck.
about it, no-
Well, that's the other thing too, man. If you don't
Bro.
have enough, you can come up. If you just get a couple of weird animals,
Oh, that's the cutest kangaroo ever.
let me see that thing.
Yeah, look at it.
Oh man, dude.
There's bees are feeding it.
Did you buy food there to eat, or did you bring whatever to
Dude,
feed?
that's fucking adorable, man.
Yeah.
You get to feed that thing?
Yeah.
Can you like give it like Mentos? Like, do they give you?
Switch it up, Tic Tacs, whatever it wants.
I was in there
you
with
know, the
the
capybara.
me and the capybara. I was feeding it, but they were on me, bro.
Damn, dude.
Was it strong like a goat is, where like it's hard to move a little bit?
The capybaras were pretty easy to move. They were then I got to Phil farting. Why would you do that?
Oh fuck.
Capybaras are top 5 right now.
Yeah,
Favorite
dude.
animals. They're fun to
Cop
be around.
one.
They're fun to be
Dude,
around.
you should seriously cop a capybara. You already got
If
the
you can-
Peloton.
You might be allowed to.
If you can own them in Connecticut, you can definitely buy capybaras.
Dude, look, you can definitely get one whether it's legal or not. No one's gonna break your balls about a capybara in the house.
They
You got a
would, dude.
capybara?
Once you see their feet, they're crazy looking. Dude.
Really?
like the size of a big pig. Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, you know they can't get anything in the rodent family typically doesn't get rabies. They get a lot of other diseases, but typically I
Thank
learned that from squirrels. 'Cause I had a squirrel on my back deck and I wanted to take it in.
I learned that from squirrels.
Yeah, I was
You wanted
looking-
to bring him in.
There was a baby squirrel on my back deck a long time ago, and I was like, dude, I'm gonna bring this guy in. And I was like, someone was like, oh, they're gonna get rabies. I looked it up, and I was like, yeah, rodents typically don't carry rabies. So I came out, the mother must have.
Somebody
got it.
tried to talk some shit and be like, well, you can't get that thing in
Yeah,
here.
it was my
Sounds like a
my
chick.
4 roommates didn't want to live with a squirrel, so they were
Yeah,
like,
yeah.
I think has rabies. I'm like, no, I looked it up, it doesn't.
We
But
had some squirrels at our old place.
We have raccoons
yeah.
too.
Holy
Every now and then,
shit.
a raccoon would come hang
Yeah.
out.
Yeah.
Big fat guy.
If you sat on that porch, like 20 squirrels would come by.
Oh,
They
yeah.
did not stop running. That was great. No. That was nice.
where
They'd
where
be a
do
little
you
too close.
encounter capybaras in the wild?
I definitely know the Amazon.
South America?
Yeah.
Dude, you got to get one.
I think they're like the #1 food source.
Yeah,
rainforest.
everything munches those guys. Everything munches these things. Every nature documentary you'll ever see is just capybaras getting rocked.
Fuck,
So if
man.
you get one,
But-
we'll save it.
But you should see the baby capybaras. I don't know if you've ever, just smaller versions of the big
Yeah.
ones, but like almost exactly proportional to. They're.
So fucking funny.
I mean, you're gonna want to bring that up just for your own enjoyment.
How quickly
baby.
do they grow too? How quickly do they go from small guy to huge thing?
Probably in like a year, I would say.
Everybody knows these guys rule.
Yeah, animal. I didn't know what the hell that thing was called.
Yeah, capybaras.
You're gonna crush that.
They look like a hamster mixed with a hippopotamus.
Yeah, that's basically exactly what it is. That's actually exactly what it is. And they're fat, little
Yeah.
chubby asses, dude.
Dude.
I might
they
end
got
up
big-
fucking
big
one, dude.
backs.
I might get hot fucking one of these capybaras one night
That'd be tight.
when I'm being king of the good times.
Yeah. So what was the party?
King
What
of
was
good times. King of good times isn't as good as Mr. Cool, but
King of Good Times?
King of good times rules,
Yeah.
especially if you're Indian.
What was the documentary like with these Indian billionaires?
It actually kind of sucked, other than the fact that he called himself King of Good Times. That's all. It was just he was trying to sell beer, and there was like prohibition in India, so he like started an airline with the same beer name. He like invented bars in India
Did he really?
in like the
this happen?
80s.
This guy must be-
It was late. Yeah, this guy rules. I forget his name, other than King of Good Times.
How were they kind of chilling
And
early?
the name of the beer was Kingfisher. Pretty sick.
Nice.
How were they chilling earlier?
Yeah. What were they doing without bars?
I don't know. They were fucking Indians, dude. They're just sitting in circles,
know.
sitting on,
That is
having
funny to
like
invent
3 dudes on a
bars.
motorbike.
True.
Yeah, they
Yeah.
just
Yeah,
hookahs and shit like
there's
that.
dudes in India. There's a certain religion where there's these like kind of like monk type guys that they smoke hash and vow to never sit down, like ever. So they try to stand as long as they can, and they like lean against a wall to get stoned, and they're just like they lean against the
Yeah.
walls and
How the
shit.
fuck would you ever get stoned if that was your goal?
I read about
Man.
this. There's a book called Shantaram where it was a guy who like I think it's like he said it's an autobiographical tale, but I think he kind of embellished a little bit. But he like got out of jail in Australia and went to India and ended up doing like working for like Indian crime syndicates. And he said he came across a temple of people who like they weren't allowed to sit, or maybe like they weren't allowed to sit like all day until they went to sleep. So they would just smoke hash, just stand up the whole time, like
for like 18 hours.
yeah.
On the wall.
That was the religion, was like don't sit down.
Yeah, I always get annoyed when I hear that like monks do that type of shit, like vow of silence and shit.
Yeah.
Beat it, dude.
Did you ever see the Whirling Dervish?
Yes.
That shit fucking rules, dude.
It does.
Those dudes who spin for like 3 hours.
till
like,
they're
I've
retarded.
entered another world.
It's like, no, you're dizzy. You're very dizzy.
They don't eat for like the day leading up to that, and then they just like spin around just for like a fucking
Yeah,
day.
they're like faint. It's like, oh, it's
You guys
God.
did that in like Toys R Us when you were a kid.
Spun
Did the
and-
spin and
yeah.
fucking
For sure.
fall.
I get more dizzy now. I don't know what happens. As a kid, I used to be not that dizzy.
You get dizzier.
I was swinging my niece around.
You got
by the
dizzy?
girl. I got dizzy after like one turn. Dude, if I move my head, I'm like,
Your balance goes mentally.
It's
first.
crazy.
We're getting old.
yeah.
That might be part of the challenge for your guys' challenge to obtain this week.
True. Who can whirling dervish longer?
Who can
spin
whirling
into-
dervish?
Yeah.
Oh, this is gonna be so easy.
Dude,
Lemaire,
You think you?
I think you might spin and put Noah into your orbit. Dude, I have a Peloton now. I can make fun of other people's physical shape.
sure.
I'm pretty much jacked.
Oh, 100%.
Just having a Peloton in my bedroom,
all that matters.
yoked.
That's all that matters.
Have I used it once? Nope. I mean, I got it yesterday.
I can't wait.
I was
can't wait for you to
hungover.
use it.
Oh, I'm so excited to use it.
Yo, let's slide. To the
Oh, yeah,
page.
let's slide on the page. Oh, wait,
have-
before we do,
Yeah.
if we're still talking capybaras, I also,
please.
please imagine 6 at a zoo.
Oh my God.
That's all. Just imagine be like, well, yeah, what the fuck's this animal? And I was like, oh, don't touch it. He's like, I'm not afraid of it, dude.
The squirrels on the front porch. He would smoke cigarettes, and the squirrels would get close. Be like, salt. Fucking playing through the window.
Yeah, he's funny about it. He's got like just the way you see people interact with things.
Bees are like animals. I never really got that vibe off them.
I think he treats them like they're dumb people. He's like, look at this fucking idiot. Like, you know?
I imagine his reaction was just kind of like, "Yeah, cool."
Yeah, that was it. I was like, yo, let's go in. Although he did enjoy feeding the eels.
True.
The eels had a fucking like a gumball machine, and in the capsules were chunks of fish.
Nice.
That you would just pour over, and the eels would come up and fucking huge fucking eels would like fight each other for it.
Nice.
And they're terrifying looking.
Yeah.
Eels are fucking horrifying.
electric?
Although one of them was a fucking big faced fish came in and snagged it. It was hilarious. Dude, he was just sitting there. He had fat lips and like a long. I don't know what type of fish he was, but he was just sit there watching, and the eels are stupid, so they were like looking for it. And as soon as he dropped it, the fat guy with the big face just snagged it. It was great. I think one of the eels bit another eel.
Did they really?
They were pissed.
So this is the thought of you in a zoo at a mall makes me so fucking happy.
It fucking ruled. It was so fun. And then, I mean, the wallaby was great. He had sharp claws.
That's adorable,
If you
dude.
held it too high, he would grab you with his claws and pull you down so he could eat.
Aw.
He was fucking incredible. And then he would chew at you.
Bring it.
He would just look at you and just be like,
Oh man,
he was great. And he was albino. He
really?
was all white. He had little red eyes. What a sweetheart.
That's awesome, man.
Yeah, it was a nice day. And then O'Connor came and fucking, ugh.
What happened with O'Connor?
O'Connor met us at the zoo.
Did he
At
really?
the mall zoo.
How was he at the zoo?
He lives by Bridgeport.
So he's been in the zoo 100
He was
times.
at his parents. Nobody's ever heard of the zoo at the mall.
What?
Of course he didn't know. Nobody knows. I think I got, yeah. I don't think it was real, dude.
You might blow them up.
Fucking Aqua World, I think is what it's called.
Aquaworld and the zoo.
Yeah.
Who do you think owns the zoo? We got to find out and get that guy on.
Very-
I'm confused at how many animals got into it. This were the size of a gap. Like the way you're like,
Yeah,
eels
it
and
was like,
everything.
this kid was walking around with a snake. And I was like, holy shit, that thing's getting after you a little. Because this
Yeah.
boa constrictor kept trying to go like up his neck. Like while he was talking, he kept like pulling it down. And I was
So
like,
this
you
is
might want
just-
to take it easy on
It's
that.
just like a pet shop where you can just look at the pets.
It was just somebody bought a wild bunch of animals, threw them in this one room, and was just like, all right, you can walk around, you can feed any of them, just $20. It was great.
Damn, that guy rules, man.
Yeah, that might have been the king of good times who put that together. That's like a very entrepreneurial. What's it called?
Is it Sequest?
Yes, Sequest. What did I call it? Aqua Quest?
Aquaworld.
Aqua World?
Dude, Sequest.
Aqua World might be the other mall zoo I was at in Minnesota.
Yeah, it might be Aqua. That was a water. That was
much more
Yeah,
aquatic.
yeah. That
This
an
is
aquarium.
this was I mean tossing in a
I
capybara.
I almost said that was a
Saw-
water
oh,
zoo.
There was otters. There was otters.
What?
There was 2 otters just running around. They were great. The trainer's door went into their cage, so they spent the whole day just trying to look under the door crack, like screaming at the trainers to get food.
Get some more food.
Every single animal in there was getting fed nonstop because that's the whole point of it. You just go in
Yeah.
and feed them.
Yeah.
And these guys, all of them were fat as fuck. Every animal in there was just getting munched. They were just munching all day. The one capybara didn't even. There was 2 capybaras. The one didn't even get up.
It was like-
I was in there. It was feeding time, and he was just. He didn't move once. And also, I was treating them. I thought they were like dogs.
Yeah.
I thought they'd be quick. So the first thing I did was throw food at it. Just hit it in the face. It was like, I think it was retarded. I couldn't pick it up off the ground. And there was no one around. I don't fucking stick my hand out. I don't know how fast capybaras eat. I was like genuinely, I didn't want it to fucking,
Yeah.
you know. And then I'm the asshole, you know.
What was it?
Like I tried to. He was like, "Would you try to hand feed a capybara? You fucking idiot!" It's like, I don't know.
My best guess.
Yeah,
So you put your big beezer here, get your hand in, you're like, I'm gonna bite you. You're like, "Oh, I'm not scared of
that's
this."
literally exactly what I did. I
That's
was like,
so
"You go first." He's like, I'll fucking go. I don't care. And then he like stuck his head out. I was like, "Watch out, Brian." He's like, "Dude, fucking, I'm not afraid of these things." Yeah, beezers beezer being indifferent towards animals. It's so funny. He did love the wallaby, dude. The wallaby melted his.
I mean, you can't not, dude.
Beezer's ice heart. That was just beautiful wallaby, dude.
I mean, Beezer's thinking about phone games and cigarettes.
Just
dude.
phone games,
So
cigarettes.
in between that-
Looking at a wallaby, like, yeah, that one's actually pretty cute. All right. So we're gonna slide into the page.
Slide in the page.
We're gonna talk to Chris Wood.
I should show you guys the bounty. You
Before
guys-
we go, oh wait, don't. Oh yeah, show the bounty.
This is
too.
what this is the bounty. These are gummies from California from a shitty dispensary.
That's what Lemaire and Noah are about to.
Vape cartridge,
Oh, they're gonna get fucked up. in the
big
break.
one,
Wow, that's a cool vape cartridge.
double cone, king size.
Whoa, dude!
These,
Look at these 2 capybaras. Capybaras over there are getting hungry.
Dude, so this is the Stanley Cup. We'll do physical
That thing's
challenge.
great.
In between, we'll do physical challenge, mental challenge. We'll do physical challenges, and then we'll take the mental challenges onto the Patreon. Winner gets all.
This 15th, 16th, 17th, and 18th, Matt and I will be at Helium Comedy Club in Philadelphia. We got a live podcast the 18th. That'll be fun. Then the 23rd and 24th next week, of 23rd and 24th of October, Matthew and I will be in Hyenas Comedy Club in Fort Worth and in Dallas.
Texas.
And then are you coming with me 10th and 11th to Zany's?
Is that in Alabama?
Yeah, the second one's in Alabama.
I don't think so.
I don't know. We'll figure it
Yeah,
out.
Figure that one out.
November 10th, I'll be at Zany's in Nashville. November 11th, Huntsville, Alabama.
Yeah, I might. I'll figure
I
it out.
burp smelled. I don't know if you got hit with that. I apologize
Didn't
if you
smell
did.
it.
Good.
Also, check out Romas Men's Team, dude. It's a new project I'm doing.
Romos men's team.
Romas Men's Team. Something I jumped
What
on.
is it?
Help my boy with it. Something you do. We do it Mondays. Basically, call your shots. Tell everyone here's what I'm going to do this week. Friday, check in, see if you did it or not. Just keeps people.
Oh, nice. Little
Pretty tight.
accountability.
Little accountability.
That was kind of the role of the church.
Basically, you know.
Yeah.
It's pretty tight. You call. Dude, it's helped me tremendously. I'm like, here's all the stuff I'd like to do this week. Even if I do 50% of it, it's 1,000 times better than what I would have done. Is usually going to my basement and pulling up like YouTube and be like, I'm researching for the podcast. I'm looking at this thing. Dude, it's pretty tight. I'm a big fan. So
Keeps you accountable. It's nice. You know?
yeah.
Woodman.
What you got going on? Where can people find you, dude?
They need to listen to.
I have oral presentations, a podcast where I talk about one thing a week.
He literally just looked at me and laughed because he knew that would piss me off. Like he literally just wanted to watch me watch you go.
All right, I have a podcast.
Yeah.
Episode 50's coming up. It's big for me. I don't know what the topic's
It's gonna be great.
I might get a fucking shirt. Selling things. We're good. I'm excited
Who will
about
earn
it.
this Lito
Let's get
pen?
these people fucked up and they can read out loud.
I think the challenge will be they have to smoke
True.
one of these cones.
True.
They both have to smoke these
Good
cones.
idea.
That'll be the dizzy test.
The Woodman.
Get them
Say
to
do it
read out
back.
loud. Get a book somewhere.
We
and
should
then we'll-
get. You guys should both.
high right
These
now.
two fucking potheads. They crush these shits.
Dude, these things
go.
have keef in them, dude. These are pretty strong.
All right. So will you guys get very high off that joint and then sit down and have trivia?
You got to read out loud. You got to spin around first two. You got to get all fucked up.
Math
We got to ask you
problems.
things.
Yeah.
It'd be so fucking
Yeah.
funny.
Nice. Well, the
Yeah,
Patreon's gonna be great.
Be fun.
Patreon's gonna be better than that episode.
Well, maybe.
Definitely.
Well, I mean, they're the
Kind of
people.
clammed up. Kind of clammed up when he called me nice. I got scared. Sorry.
That had nothing to. You picked it up. You should have seen it before. I was just staring at the
We were
fucking
both-
table.
Oh, I didn't tell you this before we go.
gotta take a challenge.
When we were jet skiing,
Great.
I forgot to tell you this.
Oh,
when we were
sorry.
jet skiing, dude, our fucking I had Brittany on the back the whole time, dude. Fucking
Sweet. That's pretty salt life, though.
pretty hot. It was pretty hot.
Yeah.
Well, dude, I would ramp. First of all, she's like, you're not allowed to go fast. I'm like, okay, whatever. We got out in the ocean,
Fast as you get.
fucking ramping waves, and dude, I would feel her. She's up against my back, which kind of gets my heart thinking about it.
Yeah, it's
And
gonna
then she would just go. I'd feel her separate and come back, and I was just like, oh my god, if I fucking lose her, dude. So like, she's like, I want to go in. I'm like, dude, what the fuck? We still have like 20 minutes left. Don't be a baby. Dude, so I'm like, fuck it. There were sea lions like 15 feet away.
I mean, there could have been some great whites out
Exactly.
there.
That's
bro.
I didn't know this going forward. So we're like maybe 20 to 30 feet away from the sea lions. We're on the thing. We're arguing on a jet ski. I'm like, I don't want to fucking go in. Blah, blah, blah. And then I'm like, fine, fuck it, I'll go in. She's like, turn left. And I'm like, being a dickhead. I'm like, I'm gonna turn right. I fucking turn right. And a fucking wave hits us. The thing was about to flip. So I just go, fuck it. And I roll off, and she's holding on to me, so she rolls off, dude. So we're like in the middle. We're in the middle of the ocean too. The shoreline's like
Cold Pacific Ocean.
yeah, bro. We have life jackets, thank God. Dude, I fucking, in the ocean, Hasselhoffed her, picked her up, put her on the fucking thing, hop back on. It's a 15-minute ride home, dude. And like back to the dock, total fucking silence. I'm like, I picked you up. Did you see that? And she was just, dude, fucking total sourpuss. It was so fucking funny.
That's scary. I'd be scared.
I mean, dude, I'm not a big fan of being swimming around the middle of the ocean with like, deep in the
No.
ocean. But dude, it was like, I knew she's like 20 times more afraid than I am. We flipped off this thing, dude. It was kind of funny, honestly.
Yeah.
We both fell in. But dude, that was like, we were fucking going like, I don't know how fast we were. We're like ripping waves. before that flying.
You bailing on purpose.
Dude, I would have had to flip.
We gotta go.
I would have, dude. We were like up. I would have had to flip the thing over from the water, which, dude,
Oh,
that would have been like terror behind the walls.
that would have
dude.
been so scary.
It would have been her. She would have instantly tried to start drowning. She would have like.
She absolutely would have.
100%.
Eddie Bay at sea would instantly be like, I'm going to intentionally fake drown to make your struggle worse. Damn, dude, I can't believe that's the type of guy I'm already becoming.
What?
Somebody who's just like, remember when geezers would be like, women stink. And I'd be like, yeah, right, dude. What are you talking about? When I was younger, now I'm just like, ugh. I'm just imagining, dude, I'm not even in a relationship, and I'm like, being out at sea with my girlfriend. Ugh.
We
I don't even have a girlfriend.
we ocean kayaked once. It was her idea. She wanted to ocean kayak.
I'm mad hearing that.
Dude, so I'm like, are you sure you want to do that? And she's like, oh yeah, I love it. I'm like, I was like, I'll ocean kayak. I love doing it, riding the waves and shit. Salt life. And
Not salt life. Adventure sports are not salt life, dude. I
life,
promise.
dude.
True salt life is blacking out on the beach, and that's it.
after
That's
the
how I
adventure.
feel.
Almost
Salt
not get.
life.
No, salt life's
Yeah, salt
sun up,
life's
sundown
like
is blacked out on the beach.
Well, don't fucking.
You wake up in a front lawn made out of stones in salt life.
That's not salt life.
What do you mean?
Blacked out on the front lawn. That's
It's called
fucking stones.
alcoholism, dude.
That's salt life. Dude.
That's what I'm saying. It's not salt life,
What do you
right?
think Jimmy Buffett was up to?
Smoked weed. He smoked weed too. Jimmy Buffett did smoke weed.
I'm sure he smoked weed,
I know
but
he did.
he says it in what?
Margaritaville.
Yeah, exactly. It's not called fucking Doperville. It's not called fucking Potboyville.
It is. You get credit for a jet ski rescue, like on your.
That is
resume.
pretty sick.
Well, dude,
You got a jet
when
ski
we were
rescue.
ocean
If
kayaking,
she flipped kayaking, it's over.
we were ocean kayaking, dude, and I would be steering, and she'd be like, "Let's head towards the rocks," and I'm like, "No, you what the fuck?" So she would try to steer us. Into
Whoa,
the
she was
jetty.
crazy back then.
She wanted to get off of the. She
wanted to
figured,
get
like,
out?
She wanted to get as close to like a solid object as possible. But I'm like, dude, the waves will rip us into that, and that'll fucking hurt. So she was pure panic mode. So when we were jet skiing, she was in panic mode. There was times where I felt my arms turning from. She was trying to steer from behind with my arms. Like, we're gonna die, dude.
She's trying to ratatouille you into the rocks. She's trying to steer you.
She'd be like, just start moving my arms. I'm like, that's when
Oh,
it, like, you
fuck.
can't be in, dude. I let her drive for a little bit, and she did it for 2 seconds. Like, I'm off.
Yeah.
Dude, we were fucking flying, dude. It was awesome.
That is good.
Until we flipped. We stopped. She was like, stop. We
So you
stopped.
thought staying on the boat or on the jet ski would have caused it to flip?
We were flipping. The jet ski was it was tipping, going more and more and more about to flip. That's why I bailed off.
But you bailed off. Why would that help?
Because it's like, if I'm on
Took
that,
the weight off the top or what?
yeah, because it's like, if the thing's tipping and then we're
You
on
guys
it,
were
we
both
start to
leaning
lean to the side.
I see.
So it was like, and it was like, dude, this was like 3 seconds of reaction.
Yeah.
We're like, I'm like, holy shit, sea lion. She's like, turn around. And we go to turn around. I go, up. And we start going up. And I just went and bailed off the thing.
Yeah.
Because I was like, maybe and it did. It just
It was a
dropped.
gnarly bail.
It was totally no. I mean, this is my sea instincts kicked
It was a
in.
gnarly bail.
For sure, dude.
Yeah.
For fucking sure. So that was
Quicksilver might have seen that.
That was an enjoyable fucking. Oh, Billabong, dude! Billabong already.
Billabong was
Billabong already had me. All right, sorry. I just wanted to
That
tell
was
you
funny.
All right.
Yeah, great story.
It was fun. It was a lot of fun, dude.
Man.
We fought about it for about 18 hours, and here we are.
Man,
No, we made up.
they have no idea. It's just the damage. It's just in a dude's head all day.
Oh man,
It's just like, I can't believe I gotta have to have this argument.
oh dude, it's too.
I feel like you should have gotten credit for the rescue. Like that's
I
that's
got
the
it.
angle I would
3
take.
days later.
The let's go left. I'm gonna take a hard right and flip the thing. I don't know,
It
that's
was-
understandably.
The problem was,
I'm
she
not
was like,
saying I'm right.
She's like, turn around. And I would start to turn around. She's like, no, turn left. And I'm like, what the fuck is the difference? It wouldn't have mattered, honestly. I swear to God, dude. We go, and it was
Give her
this-
some credit.
This was a slow turn.
You wrecked the ship, dude.
This was a slow turn, dude. It was so funny because I was going like, she's like, I just want to go in. I want to go in. I was like, oh shit, and dude, we've been fucking flying. And then as soon as I go like 5 miles an hour, the wind.
Man, flipping one of those fucking things at sea, that would be very difficult.
It is. The guy was like, dude, you're definitely not going to flip it. It was really hard to do, and fuck, dude, a little wave hit us in the right angle, and we were off. If that thing had flipped, she would have went face down and been like, that'd have been an instant. I'm drowning as hard as possible.
And you'd have to be like, relax.
Oh, yeah.
You'd have to be like, just holding her up, like, calm down. She's like, I'm drowning. Don't tell me to calm down. It's like, you're not drowning. Fucking relax. Babe.
I would have taken off I would have unbuckled my life jacket and just went.
Yeah, you had the jacket.
I would have put
jacket.
mine on her and just be like.
All right.
All right, let's roll.
Yes, Patreon for the fucking stoner Olympics, dude.
Who will win?
Who-
300 milligrams of gummies.
Text Lemaire or Noah. Who you got? Who do you predict? So wait, before we go in,
Tell us
what's,
on the events.
We gotta make the events. Then
I think the main event should just be them getting very, very high right now, and then having trivia.
I think so.
I think in this break we'll just work on. Well, you guys will work on trivia. I'll play one round of Battlefield 5.
I'll come up with good questions. Yeah. I'll come up with some real good questions.
Perfect. We got the guy from Oral Presentations.
Exactly.
bunch of useless bullshit. Yeah.
Ton of useless
Okay.
bullshit. What a plug, dude.
Yeah, that's what's all.
There we go.
Nice.
We'll come up with some trivia.
All right,
Nice. This will be
Can't
fun.
wait.
Lemaire. What year was it? When was the Civil War? Please give it a shot. Don't answer Noah. Noah's eager. I just want to hear what Lemaire thinks the Civil War was. He's laughing.
Lean off because he was mad he didn't get the question. No, he's gonna lean off.
1862.
Like,
Oh, nice. Yeah. Pretty.
1862?
Wow. Pretty good.
No, 63.
It's like 61 to
Okay,
65.
that's what I thought, yeah.
But still, I thought I was in my head. I was like, this is gonna be like 1910. You'd be shocked at how wrong people are on dates.
True.
But like, I'll fuck with my All right, we gotta go to the
Let's do it, let's
Patreon.
do it.
Yeah. Hell yeah.
Oh man, I love you guys so much.
I love you.
We're here, dude. I fucking love everyone in this room.
We
I
had
love
some-
everyone listening.
Breakfast.
Yeah, we did. I like 12 o'clock's like the prime of my day, man. I feel great.
It's usually when I'm just waking up.
Really?
Yeah.
You just parting the crust. You just parting the crust on your eyes.
Another chance to be great. Every
tight.
day I wake up just like, wow, another opportunity.
What
to be
time do you
great.
think Kings woke up?
Probably noon. Yeah.
You think they woke up at noon?
Yeah. I mean, yeah, definitely. Actually, no. Back then, probably everybody woke up like with the sun.
Yeah, like 4 and 5 in the morning.
Yeah.
But yeah, dude,
What do I mean back then, dude? We still have kings.
we do.
Kings today definitely wake up at noon.
They're just called billionaires.
Yeah.
People are like, I don't like them. It's like, welcome to being a peasant, dude.
True.
Yeah, we've hated them forever.
Yes.
People who have all the money, you're like, hey, fuck that guy. It's fine. They're just kings. I want people to get into billionaires. Just being like, forget the politicians. Let's go straight to the billionaires and be like, dudes, what can we do for you? I'm a mercenary. What do you want me to do?
Like serfdom.
Let's stop pretending. Let's stop throwing geezers up against each other. Let's go straight to Bezos, straight to whoever else. I'm like, yo, you guys have all the money. What do you want us to do? Just be honest.
That is fair.
You're obviously ruling this country.
I don't even think we need to ask. I think they're just doing.
Yeah.
They're just telling us.
Yeah, let's go ship packages.
Yeah.
We'll give you $16 an hour in benefits. Like, all right, thanks.
Sweet.
Appreciate that.
Tweet.
We get some more vacation? They're like, no, then we kill them.
I need to go to Sandals, you motherfucker.
I need to go to Mar-a-Lago, dude.
Set fire to his compound and run in there, dude.
Well, it's got to be so hard to dethrone
Dude,
these guys now. If you're a tech billionaire,
Set fire to a compound and then just the whole squad running in is great.
Yeah.
Like I would watch like any of those like embassy movies where people just storm an embassy.
Mm-hmm.
They all die. They all get like massive numbers of them get hit.
For sure.
Like at the gate, like which is someone with like a rubber machine gun.
that's what a general is.
Rubber
a general
bullets.
is someone who can find people who they're like, look, guys, here's the plan. Like, you guys go in first, all right? And then we'll be in later.
Yeah, you go in there and get them.
You guys, we're going to drop you off first.
You're the true heroes.
Yeah. And if you do it, we'll send you to community college for free.
Yeah. But it's great,
make it out
like
of it.
all the time, like in like Black Hawk Down and all those, like it's just like a dude running and like spraying an AK and then sprinting, like just like wildly, like oh fuck, yeah, baby,
Yeah,
big
man.
weekend,
Oh, dude, huge weekend.
big weekend.
Dude, I'm fucking, you're grinding me out, dude. It's like,
I'm hurting. Helium weekends.
yeah, see,
Helium weekends kill me.
I don't know how you even add partying to that mix. Just for me, staying
Oh.
up till 12 is enough to like completely fuck me up.
Helium weekend. That's Thursday, Friday, Saturday, and then we added a Sunday show. That was a 4-day bender, dude.
Yeah, man.
Yesterday was
It was party time.
yesterday was a day of rest.
What'd you do yesterday? Where were you yesterday?
Complete day of rest. Me and Beezer.
So you've been crashing at the Beezers.
Last night I did. Yeah, I had a hotel, and then last night
Oh, I got you.
last night living room at Beezer's.
How's that sleep? What's the sleep quality you work
Pretty
with there?
poor.
Yeah, dude.
Pretty poor. So
Yeah.
that didn't help. But I did lay on the couch all day,
True.
which was nice.
That's not bad.
And that's nothing to the bees. The bees is right there with you.
True.
There's 2 couches. There's an L-shaped
I've
couch.
seen it,
So me
yeah.
and the bees just laid up.
It's a perfect setup.
From like noon till fucking like 3 a.m. It's crazy.
That is a perfect setup. That house is specifically like set up, like design wise, for just 2 grown men to just recover
Yes.
from hangovers.
Yes.
All
That's
day
what it's
long.
built for.
It is.
And it's like there's no judgment zone. It's
No.
no judgment zone.
Really,
If
that's
you
why
lay
you
on
don't
the-
want to come to my house.
You lay on the couch for 12 hours, everyone's like, sweet, nice. No, I'm not going to your house. Having someone be like, well, let's go for a walk or something.
True. No, you can
Beat
stay.
it.
You can stay on the 3rd floor. You can stay up on the 3rd floor.
True, I could
I
hop.
would just bring you a bowl of soup and water every like 4 hours.
That would be
Just leave
incredible.
you fucking awesome.
Man in iron
Jackson,
mask.
Jackson on your bed.
I could just be up in a tower.
There's a TV up there. Dude, next time, just recoup, dude. You'll just be left alone. For
No,
like,
I can't have girl energy.
True.
I cannot have girl
True.
energy.
Yeah, there's a lot of that.
There's
in my
Bay.
house. A lot of girl
Yeah.
energy in my house.
I need no women.
True.
Kyla also stays in her chamber.
You keep.
The 3 of us, it's like we get cryogenically frozen. It's like we're space travelers. Someone Dorian will like stir through the house, and I'll be like, "Shut the fuck up!"
Silence that,
Silence him.
dude. I had a.
I just taunt the BJ the whole time though.
Do you really?
I think he's tired of me coming over. Literally, he just lays down. I'm like, "What are you doing over there?" He's like, fucking shut up. And then I just start threatening him with homosexual threats. I'm just like, dude, you better fucking start
threaten him
talking to
with
me.
acts of sexual
I'll
aggression?
come over there and give you a fucking oral cream pie. I got threatening him with oral cream pie.
He's just sitting there like, ew, dude.
He's on his phone. I'm like, shut the fuck up. Although, BJ does love every fart.
True.
That's something that's enjoyable because I was hitting him yesterday.
Really.
Hitting him out of the park, and every time he'd be like,
So not so much on the threats of homosexual violence, but
The
on the
threats-
farts, he's like, oh, nice.
the threats of sexual assault. I was threatening for about 10 hours. I threatened to sexually assault everybody in the house. I kept
Yeah.
being like, yo, let's go in and hold Dorian down and fuck his face.
Well, it's funny when you're hungover, you are pretty horny.
I wasn't horny enough to take Dorian.
You weren't horny enough to take down Dirty Deeds.
No, I should have taken the deeds down though. I could just go in, forearm to the back, prone bone.
Choke him out with a snake. Take his snake in his fucking. You should tie his wrist to the bed with his own constrictor.
True.
Then fucking have your way.
I was thinking about giving him a fart cream pie. Just holding his mouth open, an oral fart cream pie.
On Dorian's wedding night, you should do like the guy from
Prima
Braveheart,
nocta?
but just fuck Dorian.
Yeah, I do have a prima nocta rule
You just fucked the husband.
where I fuck the husband.
Damn, a gay like Duke must have been terrifying back then.
Oh.
Came and fuck your husband. Like, you can't have my wife, and he's like pushing you down.
That's not
You're
what I'm here
I
for.
told you you can't have my wife. Oh, Jesus Christ! All right, fine, have me if you will, but you won't have
Oh.
my wife.
Yeah.
Damn, dude, a gay Duke taking prima nocto. I think it's called prima nocto. When you fuck the husband, it's called primo nocto. It's masculine sounding.
Yeah, true.
The Spanish language has to get it together with that, dude. That pisses me the fuck off how they have gendered language. Fucking hate
Yeah,
that
that
shit.
sickens me.
Hate that.
It sickens
They
me.
should go back. They should cancel all the dead languages, dude. Latin. Fucking bullshit.
It is bullshit. We are pretty much canceling all the languages, though.
For sure.
The rest of the world learns English.
Pretty much,
And they
dude.
fucking better, dude.
Yeah, otherwise, yeah.
Otherwise, you can't do business.
True that.
When the American businessmen come,
Yeah.
you better pay respect and speak their language.
Pretty
What's
much-
funny is the rest of they all like resent us for that.
Mm-hmm.
They're all like fucking idiots, can't even understand our language. We gotta learn theirs. It's like, no, you have to learn ours.
True.
Because we're the best.
True that. It's like, yeah, don't learn it, dude.
Yeah, go ahead. Don't learn it. See what happens.
See if I care. If you come to my country, I'll just angrily demand that you speak
Yeah.
English immediately.
I'm gonna hold you against the wall. I'm like, you better speak it.
I'm not taking your burger orders because you're not saying it properly. That was funny when the cheesesteak place took a stand on, like, he was like, I know it'll be a good thing to drum up business. And he was like, goddamn Mexicans. And it was just like, oh, fuck, shit, backfired.
Oh, man. Yeah.
That whole area he's in, it was the Italian market. And now they call it the Mexican market because it's just Mexicans down there with, like, little tiendas and stuff.
Nice.
And I still throw that in a little vocab.
I heard it.
So, yeah, the Italian market easily...
Some taquerias.
Dude, the Mexican market crushes the Italian market. Sorry, I got to say it.
I mean, that's
Italian
just
market is just like, hey, got some fish. Got some
True.
it's like a sausage shop, which, pretty tight. But, dude, the Mexican dudes came in. They're like, yeah, we'll make you a birthday cake for like 1/20th of the fucking price I think everyone else is charged.
Yeah.
They're pasteleria, bro. Come on. I'm full support of the Mexican mart. Hot sauce galore.
You've been a supporter. I remember you used to drive down there and get tacos pretty consistent.
I've been lads over Goomba since day one.
I'm in complete agreement. Couldn't
Are you?
agree more. Lads are so much better than fucking Goombas. Goombas stink. Goombas are like mean.
True.
The lads are like, they're just,
Humble as hell, hardworking.
they're the best.
Yeah, the problem with you get an Italian dude and he tries to like Gomorrah his way to the top of every like
Yeah.
phone calling place, dude. He's like, hey, what do I got to do around here?
Yeah, so the cheesesteak guy just put up a sign one day, right, that was just like,
Speak
you better
English.
speak English.
Yeah. Yeah, he's also a dick. They were dicks. If you would go down there was like a very specific language. You'd be like, I need like
Which one was it?
I think it was
Geno's.
Geno's.
It was Geno's.
I think his son got in trouble too about that. Or something.
I think I knew it. Remember, was it his son that came to,
One of them came through and was like hooking up.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, he's.
I think it was
Gino.
Gino.
Maybe it was
or
Pat's.
Gino's son?
Pat's. Yeah, it might have been Gino Jr.
Whoever the, like, soft, he looks like he's a character on, like, Pawn Stars.
Yeah, that's
You know?
what he did.
That's Tony Luke Jr.
Oh, that was TL. Yeah,
I think during, it was Voss's weekend and, like, two different cheesesteak warlords.
I think it's not even like you could have like an impeccable diet.
At first, Voss didn't know why they were coming. Like, he wasn't like boys with them.
Yeah.
Two different famous Philly cheesesteak dudes came through, would come in the green room. And then the second guy that came through, Voss is like, he just like was standing next to me and he was like, what the hell are all these guys coming in here for? He wasn't like excited.
Well, if you own a cheesesteak place, you can have like the best diet in the world, but just being around the production of cheesesteaks and the grease and the fryers, it will immediately just
Bro.
devolve you into a pawn star.
You'll
Lose your top hair and your hair will just grow long in the back, dude.
you become a pawn star. That's what happens. It's like a hog. It's like a pig that goes wild. After like
Yeah.
24 hours, you grow tusks.
Oh yeah,
It's nuts.
yeah, dude. You just lose weight. You get like one
No,
gold
you
tooth.
gain.
Do they gain?
The Pawn Stars?
It's either fat or skinny. There's no middle
True.
ground. Either
That's
your like
very
organs
true.
start to fail and like your body doesn't accept. Your body just passes fat straight through your intestines.
Yeah.
But yeah, dude, those dudes, man. If you're around like a fryer like that all the time, it fucks you up.
Dude, if I worked, I mean, dude, it'd be impossible not to just munch
That's the other
cheesesteaks.
thing, dude. Yeah, dude, fries fresh
Cheesesteaks
out
are
of
the
a fryer.
fucking best.
And the fries, dude.
Oh.
You're eating a fry a minute every single day of your
Yeah,
life.
walking by. We gotta get these Mexicans out of here, right? Just keep fucking munching
I
fries.
could barely understand that guy. It's like, dude, you have two things on your menu. Just let him point.
Yeah.
I don't know what type of cheese to put on it. It's like that guy will definitely not complain. He'll
I remember
just
that. The first time I came to Philly, it was like a kid.
Yeah.
I was intimidated, big city.
Exactly.
And then you go to the cheesesteak place, and they're like, "What the fuck do you want?"
Yeah.
Like they're like mean about it.
Well, it's like you're like, can I get a cheese? You mean a whiz whiff? Blah blah.
I
It's
know,
like, all
I
right,
know.
dude.
It's like,
Nice
dude,
cheesesteak language with four
It's like,
fucking
can I get it
words.
without peppers? It's like the peppers are in there.
Yeah.
It's like, all right, I guess I'll have peppers.
All right.
I was like 9. I was like, I don't want this. This is fucking assholes. They're the Goombas, dude.
That's what I'm saying.
Now you run into a humble lad.
Humble lad, dude. It's like, I get that on corn, no problem, dude.
No
Double
problem.
corn.
I'll do whatever it takes.
Dude, exactly. That's what I'm talking about. You got people stoked on their fucking shitty sandwiches, dude, and all of a sudden they're busting into comedy shows being like, here, I demand you
who the
acknowledge
fuck
me.
is
It's like,
that guy?
dude, you're a pizza shop owner. Get out of here.
Yeah. Yeah. Good.
I don't
dude.
bust
It's about
into-
time we're giving these guys.
I don't
business.
bust into fucking pizza shops and go behind the counter. I'm like, hey, you ever hear my fucking podcast? Hey, guys, what's going on? I brought a tape.
Yeah.
Here's my phone.
Yeah,
Put
I
it in
gotta get some
headphones.
stickers. Here's some merch. Check out the pie. It's top 200 sometimes.
We should start doing it.
Every once in a while, it's like top 200 on iTunes. So check it out.
I just don't like when people fucking take down the lads, dude.
No.
Dude, it's like, if you ever work, especially you work construction with them, dude, I mean, again, I did demolition. You just like, they just fucking go. And you're just like, God, I love that you're here. They're like, I'll be like, you guys get, I'm like, here,
It
I
would be
go.
bad though if the lads ever turned on you.
They don't, dude.
They could though.
I mean, they could.
I mean, they do. If you watch like the news, if you Google
True.
what happens when the lads go bad.
True.
Some bad
True.
lads, they cut your head off.
True,
dude.
but they have a lot of honor, dude.
Ton of honor.
If you're being a total pussy, they'll turn on you. Like, they'll turn on you instantly.
Yeah.
But if you go down there, dude, and you just like, you chill, you don't try to big time them. A lot of people try to big time the lads, and they'll act humble, but dude, behind the
They
scenes,
see right through
I
it.
know a couple words of Spanish. I know they just call you gay, and they go back to doing their work. Yeah, I'm glad we got that sorted out, man.
Yeah, it's
Tony,
important
the
for
Tony
us.
Luke's controversy from 2004.
It's important for us to cover that. A lot of people, but yeah,
True.
dude, that helium weekend, like,
Oh, my God,
full
dude.
takes it out of me, like. And then the best was this is one of the first times like the squad was there, like buzzing around. Everybody was on their bullshit. That one over there, Mr. Life of the Party over there, Life of the Party Lemaire.
Man,
How are you feeling?
I'm feeling good. I'm good. I'm okay.
I think the best ass showing was Beezer's Thursday night. That was a Thursday night special. Dude.
kicked off the week, dude,
So
with a full moon, dude.
complete ass out. Thursday night for show one, Beezer. These three girls came in that I was friends with, and one of the waitresses at Helium. Well, not I don't think she's even a waitress there now.
Yeah.
but she was like
businesswoman. Go ahead.
She jokingly was like, "Oh, great, Brian brought three people in." Just like clearly just trying to be nice and like fuck with him slightly to be
Yeah.
like, "Hey, Brian, how are you?"
Yeah.
And she was like, "Oh, great, Brian brought three girls in," and he goes, "I didn't fucking bring in shit." And he spazzed. And everyone was like, "Yo, chill." He's like, "No, fuck that, dude. She's not gonna fucking lie about me." And then he stormed out. And then he stormed out. Oh, it was great.
Oh, it was-
Dude, the next day, being like, "Man, you owe her an apology," and he was like,
I didn't get any fights with anyone. I'm like, you kept saying, I didn't realize he was even drunk. Because Beezer can be pretty drunk and be really low key.
Thursday I wasn't that bad. So normally if Beezer's hammered, I'm right there with him.
Yeah.
So I got to witness the bees.
Well, Beezer is pretty experienced, and he's like good at being drunk. So the only way you can tell if the Beezer's truly drunk, you got to get him in a lift. He starts going like, "What's up, dude?" He'll start talking shit to the
Start talking
driver.
shit to
Yeah,
the
you're like,
driver.
"Oh fuck, he's hammered."
Oh man, I forgot about that. I haven't
yeah.
he hasn't done that in a while. That used to be a calling card, dude. When we were when we all lived together, Beezer would hop in.
That's
just
when I
be
would
like,
know. I'd be like, "Oh shit, Beezer's lit." Like Beezer's fucking lit. Like, "What's up, dude?"
Where are you
Oh.
fucking from? Like, oh, no. He'd go full Tony Luke's. He'd be like, "Yo, if you want to come in here, you better speak English."
But yeah, I didn't know
He'd
he.
like roll the window down and like yell at somebody on the street.
Dude, I do want to film a thing of you driving around Drexel and Penn's campus and just reminding people to social distance
And to check their
So
fucking
to
brothers.
see students, like even if they have their masks on, like they're talking, and just go around like, "Hey guys, come on, dude, we're surging.
Hey, do your part.
You guys back the fuck up,
Yeah.
please. Stop being fucking
Like this
selfish."
is actually a POC neighborhood. They're affected the most, and right now you're being selfish.
Yeah, I was driving by a couple students, and they all had their masks on. We're talking. I'm like, "God damn, that'd be so funny."
Man, that was like my
"Hey guys,
favorite
social
thing.
distance." Oh, dude.
We would drive through Drexel and just be like, "Pardon me, could you check your fucking privilege right
Oh,
now?" And
fuck.
people would get so upset.
Hey,
Excuse me.
Hey,
Yeah.
you. Oh, it was so, dude.
Pardon me.
I think that might be the hardest. That was like top 10
Oh.
hardest I've ever laughed. Just seeing like a 23-year-old girl be like, "What the fuck?"
Yeah,
'Cause
could-
people would
could you do
stop
me a favor?
initially and be like, "Oh shit, what's my privilege doing?"
Yeah. Could you check your fucking privilege real quick for me?
so
drive off.
So fucking.
Got him.
Like, "Hey guys, excuse me, check your fucking
But yeah,
privilege."
I've just been stoked on threatening Beezer with oral cream pies.
Well, it was funny. I didn't know he was really even drunk. I thought you were just fucking with him. And then he's like, "I didn't get in a fight with anyone." I'm like, "No, you definitely got in an argument.
Yeah.
Like you spazzed on that lady," and he was like, "I don't remember that." I'm like, "Oh, so you were fucking hammered."
Yeah. And then he did apologize to her, and she was like, "No, I don't care." I mean, she didn't care.
It wasn't
She
a big
didn't care. But then when he apologized, and she was like, "Oh, I don't care," he was like, "Fucking Matt and Shane fucking lying to me, those motherfuckers." So he thought we set him up.
I mean, we did.
He was heated for like 3 days.
Was he really?
Yeah, dude. The bees was grumpy for a
Bees
while.
he was heated up.
And then like day 2 or 3, he fucking went back to classic bees. But
True.
for some reason, like Thursday, Friday, we had
grumpy
a
bees.
salty beesy, dude.
Every now and again, you get a grumpy. We had a pickled bees.
Every
Dude.
once in a while, you get a grumpy bees just milling about, dude. He's gonna be mad when he hears this. Don't fucking stop talking about.
He is the best, dude.
He is. He
He's so-
genuinely is.
he's so fucking funny.
Dude, no one else would do. Like yesterday, I needed that day of rest, and just there's no one else that would have done. Like he literally just laid. Me and him just laid there.
He's an honorable innkeeper, dude.
He is.
He just
He's an
fucking,
absolute
he's like,
honor.
yes, there's vacancies, one sofa. There's one,
Yeah, vacancies up.
there's
dude.
one sofa in their crustiest blanket.
Oh man.
But yeah, bees is they broke the mold, dude. When they make the beezer, he's the
He's
last of
something,
a dying
dude.
breed,
He
man.
is.
Fuck, dude. I had quite the night last night, man. I know it's kind of disgusting when married people brag about their sex life.
Oh no, dude. Ew.
Dude, here's the thing, dude. A little glimpse into my world. So I'm laying there. I'm tired, dude. Because again, I got hit with allergies myself. So I'm like, I've been staying up late because of the shows.
Maybe we just both got COVID.
Probably.
We're like, yeah, man. Like,
Whatever.
Major allergy attack.
Yeah, but Trump told me not to be afraid. Trump told me not to be afraid of it, so I'm not getting tested. So
True.
I saw. So I'm sitting there, and I'm like, I just like to read my book every night before I go to bed. I'm like, that's like my favorite thing. I'm reading the Overstory. Busted out some sick facts from the Overstory at the live cast, and Bay wants to have sex, and I say, we'll have some fucking, whatever, we'll have some sex. But it's funny for a second there, I'm starting to get so old where I'm like, I really want to read my book
just
before
read
bedtime.
this.
So, dude, we have, it was fun. But this is the whole point. This is the only reason I'm telling the story. At one point, dude, I swear to God, I heard what I thought was a yes out of her. And I was like, I almost started laughing, dude. It was a deep yes. It was like, yes. And I was like, bah! So I was sitting there just like, holy fuck. Try not to laugh. I almost got a yes.
You gave her that dumb dick.
I almost got a yes.
You knocked
dude.
some autism into her.
I almost got a yes, dude. Or I was I was pulling it a little bit out. Dude.
Yes.
Yes. But then
Nice.
so I'm laying there. We're laying there afterwards, and she started fucking I was calling it my
Telling
horse.
you about her favorite dinosaurs?
No.
Just classic pillow
She
talk.
started petting. I was calling it my horsetail because I was laying with my back to her, and she started just stroking my ass hairs, and I'm like, "Get off my fucking horsetail, dude!" So she sat there. Dude, that's when you know when you get a yes, dude, you get your horsetail petted.
Ew.
Just pet my
Ew.
horsetail, dude.
Horsetail hair is the grossest hair ever, dude. You ever accidentally touch your taint's hair? We talked about it. It feels like it's been burnt. It's crazy.
Dude, it probably does get burnt.
Mine is.
Just from walking all
Mine's in
day.
a sauna.
Dude, it's like those microbes that get they're like what lives miles below the
Yeah.
ocean. That's taint hair, dude. It's the only thing that can withstand the gases.
Yes,
and all.
dude. The primordial soup.
Dude, from your balls to your ass is basically Pluto's surface. It's totally unlivable.
It absolutely, yeah. Kills
But yeah, so I
everything.
got my horsehair petted. I'm like, fuck it. I got a
Oh,
yas and
you
my
gotta
horsehair.
shave your horsehair.
Nah,
you gotta
dude.
do something. If you can from behind prone horse
She
pit.
was just fucking running her fingers through my horsehair, dude.
Oh,
So I was
damn.
like, what are you doing? So instantly, as soon as her hand's anywhere near my butt, I'm like, stop. What are you doing?
Yeah, of
She's
course.
like, relax. I'm just relax.
Yeah.
I'm like, you touching my horsehair, babe? She's like, what are you talking about? And I instantly I was like, hold on a second. Leaned over to my phone. I was like, oh, horsehair. I'll have to remember that. She's like, what are you doing? I'm like, nothing. I'm writing a note. I'll be here. Just relax.
horsehair.
man.
Horsehair is good.
That's a
It's
horse-
good terminology.
That's what it is, dude. That's when I'm my most creative, dude. After I've just fucking
After you've
crumbed
released.
so loud, dude.
After you've released.
Dude, it was full. I was full. Not to compare myself to the uncle from Rewind, who was the opera singer. I was thinking about that too the other day, dude. Remember that show? Remember that movie I told you about where the guy
Yes.
molested? But the top of the molestation was the fucking opera singer uncle, and it was dude, I was I think it was before I was going to the show. I was walking. I started thinking about that movie, and I started thinking about that guy singing opera for thousands of people. You just fucked your nephew, and then you're like, it's fucking terrifying, dude. That's
damn.
that's Greek tragedy shit.
It is insane.
That's crazy.
Fuck
And
a
then
kid
your
and
uncle
then go
calls you out,
perform.
and you're like, "Fucking asshole! What's wrong with that guy, dude? Fuck your."
I
nephew."
didn't watch it. I watched the beginning of it, and I don't
Yeah,
know.
dude.
I couldn't get into a serious when I tried to watch it.
What do you mean?
I tried to watch the show you're talking about.
What do you
I
mean?
have not watched it.
Oh, you don't have to.
When I
wouldn't
tried
recommend
to
it.
watch it, I just wasn't in the mood at the time for something serious.
Oh yeah, it's very
You know,
serious.
and I saw it opened with home video footage of
Yeah.
pedophiles creeping around. And I was
Yeah,
like,
it's fucked up.
I'm not watching this, dude.
There's
That's too much.
You don't need to. It is a fucked up movie, but I got the mental image of that uncle just on stage, thousands of people, and he's just. full like heat, the pinnacle of the opera. And
I mean,
he's
that's
just-
also. I mean, Sandusky. Sandusky would be out there winning bowl games.
True.
Be out banging kids and then getting carried off the field. Just like we did it. We did it. We're number one.
fucking just looking from the top, just like
Yeah.
scanning. Oh,
Oh, dude, I watched.
terrifying.
Beezer was watching Boardwalk Empire, so I watched that with him.
Yeah.
Nucky Thompson, the main character in that, it was like a procurer of children for the old boss of Atlantic City. Like that was his. Yeah. And this was. I mean, I saw it the first time, and back then, pedophilia.
Well, that's back when. Yeah, it's back when kids were fair
This is
game.
back in like 2015, so you could fuck kids.
Yeah, for sure.
You know.
That's before fucking kids got political.
But yeah, that was.
Damn,
I was
dude.
like, man, he deserved to die.
Was that Steve Buscemi was
Yeah,
Nucky?
Steve Buscemi,
He was
which
a procurer.
can't believe they made him like a mob boss. Just pretty bad at it.
When you, yeah, I could see that.
It was pretty bad. I thought that show ruled, and then I rewatched it.
That's kind of what mob bosses look like in real life, though.
Yeah.
Pretty jacked up looking dudes. So whenever
Yeah, of
you ever
course,
see
of
like
course.
Blow, and then they show the real guy, you're like, oh Jesus
Oh
Christ.
yeah, of course. Yeah. Anyway, I mean that's literally everything they remake.
True.
They're like, here's the movie character, and then you look up who the people
Yeah.
are. I did that last night. I watched James Comey. There's a thing on Showtime about Comey.
Really?
Who was the head of the FBI, and it's fucking sick. It's really good.
Yeah.
But it tricked me. It tricked me pretty well because I was watching it, and I was like, man, fuck Trump. Like this is,
Really?
and then I had to remind myself, like, all right, this is
Yeah.
a show, but it kind of makes sense because like Trump kept calling him after he got elected and was like, how are things? Like he just kept and like, oh, dude, they made Obama like a 24-year-old. It was very weird. Like
Really?
the people they cast for everybody.
Yeah.
Like Obama was like a young 24-year-old black dude.
Strange.
Like, wait, why? What is this? This
Yeah, he
doesn't
got
make sense.
geezer-fied for the.
Oh.
He looks old as fuck.
But then Trump came in. At the beginning, Obama and Comey meet up, and because Obama appointed him head of the FBI, and he was like, "All right, we can't be friends. That's how this works. President and head of the FBI can't be boys. We should separate." But then when Trump gets elected,
Sounds like something boys would do.
true, and it's true. But then when Trump gets elected, he immediately is just like, "You're with me. You're loyal, right? You're very loyal." Like Comey, and he kept being like, Comey was like obsessed with the law, and he was like, I'm loyal to the truth. I cannot be like." He just kept doing it. And Trump was like, "That's great."
Who played Trump?
Like, Brendan
Trump was-
Gleeson,
Really?
and he did great. He looked exactly like him. It's pretty good. But at
So
one
they're already
point,
making movies about this?
yeah, it's on Showtime. It's good. It's actually good. It
Wow.
was actually really good. But at one point, like, so just the way Trump talks off the screen when he's talking to people is how he talks.
Yeah.
Like and I never even put that together. That's how he would talk. Like during a meeting, he'd be like, "Well, we did win the election." Like just like
Oh, for
bragging about like Hillary. She ran a terrible campaign. People said she didn't. like while he's getting briefed.
Yeah.
And then at one point, he calls this dude who was Comey's replacement, whose wife actually ran some political position for the Democrats and received $1 million from the Clinton Foundation.
Yeah. Oh, they threw that in the
Shouldn't be
show?
the head of the FBI. Just saying. But
Wait, so they threw that in the show?
yeah.
Were they throwing it in to be like, this is fucked up? Or they were just like,
No, they're throwing it in to be like, so what? Like, who cares? It's not a big deal. They always do that in these fucking things. But
well, it's
Trump
also,
calls him the night of, and he's
Yeah.
like, asking, he's like, who did you vote for? Did you vote for me? To the head of the FBI, and he's like, I voted Republican every year my entire life except this year. And he's like, oh yeah, that's great. Why don't you, you know what your problem is? It's your wife. Why don't you ask her what it's like to be a loser? Because she lost her election. She hangs up on him, and it's like, God damn. I wonder how accurate that is. If he's just that big of a motherfucker behind the scenes.
just calling people.
Yeah, and like
Who'd
they
you
were
vote
like,
for?
maybe, yeah. Did you vote for me? Did you vote for me? I don't know. It was making me laugh.
That is hilarious. It also is weird that that's already a TV show. Usually the things come out like, like 8, 5, 6 years later. But like rushing to production and being like, here, we're going to cover a current event and do like a,
But the whole thing was about like Russia getting him elected, and then it's like, what has Russia gained? Now that there's some time between now and 2016,
Yeah.
like was Trump an FBI or like a not an FBI, a fucking Russian? Like what did Russia get out of the last 4 years of Trump? Like,
Well-
did anything good happen for them?
Well, from their
I
like,
don't know.
true. Well, if you read about the, what the fuck's it called? Like the informational warfare, that the idea is for other countries to like start dividing populations from outside, like find little things.
Yeah, they did cover that. They were like,
Yeah.
they did split us in half. Pretty good.
Yeah, it was,
Nice.
pretty nice.
Good for them. Big win for the
I
Ruskies.
mean, every now and again, we'll have the
So
pretty
Lena Dunham's, Alana Glazer, those types of girls,
yeah, Lena Dunham's,
Russian assets,
big time.
absolutely dividing the population.
Yeah, or is it, you're just in Russia and you're like, I just want to make these guys fight and fuck each other over. But I don't know. I mean, then again, it's like, who the fuck? Who knows, man? But
Fun times.
That is a bit. I do see. Again, I've said before that there was a guy who came and claimed he started the AIDS thing. That like the government. The Russian guy he like defected, and he was like, yeah, that was us. We started that. It's like, fuck, that's fucking crazy.
Yeah.
But yeah, no, we're like, dude, we're propagandized into a fucking oblivion.
For sure. Yeah, I know that.
You turn off the news and then like, what do I have to watch? And it's like, here's the James Comey story, and you're like, oh, sweet, thanks.
Yeah. And then like they're showing it to you as if certain things did happen, like accusations. Like they show flashes of Trump and 2 prostitutes in Russia pissing on a bed,
Tight.
like where they're like, this did happen.
Yeah.
Like here's the true story, and you're like watching it, and then like I'm sitting there like, oh yeah, that must have happened.
Yeah, of course.
You know?
Yeah, of course, dude.
It's like, yo, it's in the movie. I saw it.
I mean, dude. They also, if you read another news source, they were like, "Oh, we've proved definitively that actually that whole RussiaGate thing was a conspiracy." And in all honesty, that Biden and his son actually did this. And then they're like, "No, they were totally undocumented."
Yeah,
so it's like
yeah.
you just have 2 alternate realities going on at the same time right now. And every now and again, everyone gets riled up and they see each other and they're like, "Let's fucking fight to prove who's." It's fucking religion. It's like back in the day, it was like God's this, no, God's that, and then people would meet and kill each other, and then whoever won, It's just it's their view of reality, and people are trying to fight to make it right. And it's like,
I didn't realize the piss bed was on where Michelle and Barack would stay, in the hotel when they visited Russia.
oh really?
That's where Trump was, allegedly,
Yeah.
and that's where he had 2 hookers piss on him on a bed.
And then
that
Michelle-
was Michelle and Barack's bed.
What?
Which, as soon as I heard that, I was like, all right, this is becoming very believable, because he is a fucking monster. Let's piss on their beds. That was immediately. I was like, oh shit, yeah.
True.
I thought the accusation was he was just getting pissed on. I had no idea it had anything to do with them.
Why don't we hook presidents up to a lie detector test? It's like if they think I did something, they're
Because they make the rules.
true.
Probably like, no,
It's like
we're not doing the lie detectors.
true. I mean, it would solve so many problems. It's like, all right, dude, put it on. Let's see what's going on.
Yeah.
Nobody would be like, oh, I'm cool. I'm out of the fucking office.
Well, that's because they all lie. So neither of them, like Biden, couldn't recommend that for Trump.
True.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because then he'd be like, all right, call your bluff. We'll both do it.
Yeah, like,
It's
let's just settle the score.
Let's just not both.
It's like, dude, I
Mutually
can't.
assured destruction.
Well, it's like, dude, I can't work in a hospital if I have weed in my system. But like, what the fuck, man? You guys can't take another test too, like to see if your guys are fit for this job?
Yeah.
It's bullshit.
I hear you, bro.
Fucking goddamn bullshit. And dude,
Fires me up.
I was talking about it on the live cast, and when people are like, vote, it's like, I do think it's kind of a psyop, dude. Because again, these are the people who are saying, oh, we live in this like inherently unjust system that's dominated by these people with unimaginable wealth and power, and they use it to their own advantage to put other people at a disadvantage. And within this system they've constructed, like the Death Star, somebody left like this little weakness where it's like, if we just press the button enough,
Yeah.
it's like, sounds like a giant Skinner's box, bro. You're in there just like,
Yeah.
It's like, yeah, all right, dude, yeah, good luck. That's how I feel. I might be a little
I hear
nihilistic
you.
on that, but it's like, oh, and this big Death Star thing that's been, all we have to do is enough of us push the button, and it's like, I find that hard to believe.
I don't know, though.
Call me a fool.
I don't know, though.
Yeah.
Because they did get Trump. Enough people pressed the button to just totally get the guy
Like,
nobody
push
wanted.
the Trump button, yeah.
So I think voting might work in that case.
That's what someone said to me before too. They were like, I used to not think it was real. Then they elected Trump.
Yeah.
Yeah, man. I mean, then my brain, this is how I naturally think. It starts to, is it like, there's this part of a multi-step process where it's like, you really have the true like quadrillionaires who are like, all right, what do we want to move in next? All right, we want to move in like full social program and all this stuff. Let's throw them a wild card and scare them. Because again, remember, there was this whole thing when they tested the general public and asked, how many of you, like, do you believe that the government has your best interest in mind? And it was like 20% were like, yes. So 80% of people were like, no. And all of a sudden, it's like, now we're really scared, and the government's saving us. Again, this is just one way. That's one line of thinking I have.
Yeah.
Because, dude, it's like you had kings, you had this, and all of a sudden, I don't know. I go back and forth because maybe it is. Maybe this is just the best people can do. But
What's funny in the show is like whenever I've seen a couple of these where they like the night of the election in a show, any type of show that covered this gets like very sad and serious.
yeah,
Like this one cuts to it, so they're like talking about the election, and then it cuts to the night of the election, where like James Comey's daughter runs into the house like crying, and the mom's sitting on the couch like, oh, and everyone's just crying because Trump won, and then James Comey goes to work, and a lady's crying at her desk at the FBI, and I was watching it last night, fire her
yeah,
immediately. She works
Oh.
for the fucking FBI.
for
She's
sure.
They're
Yeah.
crying.
Yeah.
Get her the fuck out.
Yeah, I mean, dude, it's also like, all right, so say that's real, right?
I know.
No, I'm like,
Of course.
say that, because that is some people's reality, how they experience it. So it's like, all right, so you have this like monster of a president who's going to like blow up the world, and the United States is going to become like the fucking KKK or something or whatever, and you're freaking out. And it's like, so you want to stop that, and your response is what the left's response is. It's like, that's why I start to get weird and skitzed out, where I'm like, dude, if I'm strategizing, I'm like, all right, we need to get this guy out. Clearly, we got to start leeching some of his supporters. Let's start doing X, Y, and Z. Instead, they're like, this fucking idiot.
Yeah, they're
and
so
it's like,
dumb.
yeah, so in my head, I'm like, it just seems like we're being inflamed from two different sides. If I was strategizing, like, all right, how do we beat this guy? You could do a million different things. Just start being like, all right, let's do this, let's do that, blah, blah, blah. So, so that's where I start to think, like, dude, it seems like people are being more pitted against. It doesn't seem like if this is a functioning system, it doesn't seem like anyone's, like, trying to make it function. They're just, or just people just trying to win for themselves, which, maybe like, we had feudalism. We're like, a couple bugs are in here. Maybe democracy. We're like, all right, maybe we shouldn't rest on people's personalities. Pretty easy.
Yeah.
Like, well, if enough people like you, then a gazillion policies follow behind you that nobody knows what they are. It's like, people are like, we get to choose. It's like, no, you fucking don't.
Yeah.
So, sorry. I'm not trying to get on my fucking soapbox.
No, I don't care.
It's just...
I was just liking the show. The show, dude, the scene where Comey meets him for the first time, and he's like, all right, I'm going to debrief him, and I'm going to privately debrief him about the investigation into the prostitutes pissing on him.
Yeah.
Which the FBI was, like, looking into.
Being like, hey, just heads
Yeah,
up.
just so you know, this is ongoing. Just so you're not, like, embarrassed or caught off guard. And I'll tell you privately. But, like, the first time he sits down and talks to him, and Trump's just immediately like, it's great. Just immediately just nuts. And you see the guy's face just like, fuck, this guy's fucking retarded. Trump's in there, he's like, great campaign, wasn't it? Wow. And then he sits down, he's like fucking with his tie while they're debriefing him. And then he's like, they lie. Everybody lies about me. They all say I raped them. I didn't rape them. Do I look like I would use a prostitute? And then as soon as you see him, it's a show, so it's fictional. But when you see him to act like that, you're like, damn, that probably is exactly how he fucking acts, isn't it?
Well, we watched him on Howard Stern in 2004. He sounds exactly the same as he does when he runs for president now.
Yeah.
As he's on Howard Stern's couch, a little raunchier. But he was like, dude,
it's like Friends, not that great. Higher rate. We have higher ratings than Friends.
Dude.
It's like how we talked about the Democrats now. That's Friends.
Yeah, on the show there, it was like 2014, I think.
No, it was before that.
2000. It was whenever the Apprentice was #1 top running show.
Apprentice #1.
They made him do an hour and a half, dude. Which obviously. He would do 2, but whatever.
He would do 2. He would have done 2. But
yeah,
they asked for 2. He said an hour and a half.
Yeah,
enough.
come on, guys.
They asked for 2.
He knows. But yeah, dude, they were basically, he was breaking down his salary and how he went to whatever NBC or whoever had him. And he was using Friends as his metric, and he was like, I mean, I'm better than Friends.
Yeah. He's like, people like me. I mean, I'm not saying it. The people.
Was that when Friends was on like his decline though?
Must have been, yeah.
Yeah, so he was
But
doing
this was probably like 04.
He was watching
05.
season 18 of Friends and being like, Apprentice is way better.
Blows it. And it's not even me. It's the ratings. It's the ratings. We only beat by the Super Bowl. Yeah,
but yeah,
good golly.
Yeah, he's a wild man. But yeah, watching him on Stern and talk like that, and watching the way he talks now, it's like, holy fuck, dude. That's exactly.
Yeah.
Then again, it's like that dude. Maybe he doesn't hold any punch. Like apparently, he doesn't do drugs. Apparently.
Yeah, he doesn't drink or do drugs.
Yeah, you think someone would be like, I saw that motherfucker drinking. Like
No, he doesn't.
Yeah.
Yeah, he would have been ratted out.
So you don't drink, don't do drugs.
Just McDonald's and
there was Stormy, but you can fucking
some ladies, bro.
Yeah. I guess that's his downfall. Just the ladies.
Too many ladies. He's a ladies man.
Sure.
Come on.
That means
He's just so handsome. That's his problem. He's too good looking.
Well, it is. I mean, he had his whole like reality carved out for him in the '80s, where he was like, "I'm a ladies' man." And everyone's like, "Yeah, you fucking rule, dude." And the world just changed on him. Then he became the president weirdly, and he's like, "I thought everyone fucking thought it was cool." What the fuck?
He's done such a they've done a good job of being like people do. People do lie about him. Mm-hmm. He does get lied on. He has been lied on.
People lie on his name for sure.
But like, I could have sworn in one of the documentaries he was like calling into the New York Times like, Donald Trump's so handsome. And they're like, is this Donald Trump? He's like, no. Like he would really do that. Yeah. Enough, dude. We got to get off the board.
True.
Boy's out there working right now.
True.
He's trying to secure a victory.
I don't know. I don't think it's everyone I talk to who like watches Fox News just goes like, it's gonna be a landslide, bro.
It's gonna be a landslide.
Everything else
Everybody
see,
watches CNN is like, it's gonna be a landslide.
Yeah, like, dude, I've talked to people like, oh, they're gonna blow him out. Don't have a chance. So we'll see.
But it is, it's nice they put out this Comey documentary, or this show.
Yeah.
They picked the right time. I remember I was at a meeting with FX, and they were talking about they were going to put out a true crime like OJ. Remember the People versus OJ?
Yeah.
They did, and then the Versace one.
So good, dude.
They were going to do that with Clinton and the Monica Lewinsky scandal. And they're like, and it's scheduled to come out next year. And I remember literally in the meeting being like, you'll never be able to do that. And they're like, what? And I was like, you think you're going to put out like a show that slams Democrats in an election year?
What'd they say?
They're like, relax, dude. I noticed it's not coming out though.
Oh,
I did notice that.
That's so
Yeah.
fucking funny.
Yeah,
Yeah, I mean, dude, that's one phone call. And
they're gonna have to wait.
Shelf that.
Yeah, put it out in December,
Yeah. True that.
not November.
No, dude, if that comes out, I mean, it's just funny because again, you have two people being like, Biden's son did these nasty business deals, and they're, both sides are being like, no, fake.
Yeah,
That's all fake. It's like we're good. Anything you read bad about us is fake. Anything good is true. It's like fucking retarded.
he had some rough pictures though.
Which
Hunter,
of what?
like his teeth and crack,
Yeah,
like
he's on drugs.
pipes and
He's
shit.
on drugs.
He's balling out.
Sure, he's having fun.
He's partying out.
What the fuck's wrong with that, dude?
I support him.
Why? Yeah, why are we so against partying?
Why is everybody on his dick for what? For going and getting $3 million from the mayor of Moscow and doing crack?
What's the fucking problem, dude?
It sounds like he's like James Bond. He's like in different countries in a tux doing crack.
Just on oxys in fucking St. Petersburg.
Skydiving out. Just fucking-
They send one prostitute, they take him down immediately. Just like all the that's what probably happened to the emails. He's probably like, my name's Biden, Hunter Biden, and then they gave him an oxy, and he was just like,
They're like, all right.
do, and they're like, oh sweet, here's all your
Yeah.
damning emails. They took it right out of his tuxedo pocket, and he's like,
It's like, I've been drugged again. One of the Russian spies drugged me. They put crack in my pipe. The blood from the N64 comes over. Remember when you got shot in multiplayer?
oh my god, every time he smokes crack.
Yeah.
Damn,
He's
that's
pretty
so-
much he's a world-renowned spy, dude. He's over there partying, fucking like models and
He probably woke
got
up
the
with
PP7.
He probably
dude.
woke up with $3 million and had a hangover his night before. He's like, did I fucking make a deal with the Ukrainian? He's like,
He's like, fuck, dude, my dad's gonna be so pissed. I fucking promised them all this stuff. Man, that's a tough hangover. Wake up, you're like, why the fuck do I have $3 million? What did I do?
he checks his email. He's like, fuck.
Dude, we gotta kill somebody.
Imagine
We gotta
smoking
do
meth and
this.
your dad's the vice president. The delusions of grandeur must be like, I mean,
Oh,
again, they're
dude, the
just,
second you hit that, you're like, my dad's actually gonna be president. Shit, I'm probably gonna be president eventually. I gotta fucking get these teeth fixed, though, I'll tell you that.
I mean, it's a classic. I mean, again, you get like the Bidens have this weird like they're a really tragic family. There's like they have all kinds of weird archetypal shit. There's like the bad wayward son. There's a son who went and like
Died
died
gloriously.
at war.
Well, no,
Yeah.
he didn't die in war. I think he came back and died of cancer
Oh, for real?
after serving.
Okay. So
Yeah.
okay. So yeah, he didn't have a warrior's death, but he came back.
He fought a battle.
That's what I'm saying. He
I
was
think it was
decorated.
like brain cancer.
Really? So
Go ahead, fact check that.
you have a son who is just spying. He's up to no
And
good.
one was up, yeah.
One spying.
Cain killed Abel.
Yeah, true. True.
So I was watching Bernie Mac. Or not, yeah, dude. Kings of Comedy had like 3 different bits where the closer was faggot.
Really?
Like that was like the punchline. They'd be like, yeah, the little one, 6-year-old, we all faggot. It's like, oh man, dude, these guys are nuts.
They did actually.
Yeah. Bunch of them
Yeah. What the hell?
were hitting that joke like hard. I mean, it was.
Kevin Hart was
that
the
like
first black guy
03.
that wasn't allowed to make fun of gay people.
He was.
Kevin Hart was the first. He was like, wait, huh?
Yeah. No, they got Tracy Morgan.
Then he faked that car crash
True.
to get out of it.
True. That was an inside job. That was Hunter Biden. That had Hunter Biden written all over it.
He was just driving the limo to drum up some
Yeah,
cash. His
dude.
dad cut him off. He was like,
Fuck this.
he's like, so if I smoke meth and drive, I can drive for 5 days straight. He's like, it's like $5,000, perfect.
Yeah. We're out.
Dude, when people on meth go to work, dude, they just work for like 4 days and fall asleep for like a week. It's fucking nuts.
Yeah. It's not proficient at all.
No, it gets
Day 1 and 2 of the work, probably incredible.
And the guy's like, dude, you worked for 2 days straight. You're like, yeah, dude. And you're like,
Yeah, sorry, I'm just into this.
I like what I'm doing. Yeah, dude, I'm telling you. It's like you work for like 3 days straight, and then the lack of sleep starts to induce like basically psychosis.
Yeah, you start
along with the
hallucinating.
stimulants. So you just basically you're like work for 3 days, and the world just all of a sudden you have 5 Grand Theft Auto stars in your head, and you're like, I gotta get home.
Yeah. Checking the blinds.
Yeah, dude, for real. Yeah, you like work for 3 days and call everyone on your phone and be like, they're after me. And you're like, what are you talking about? I just worked a lot. Come get me. And you're like, what the fuck?
I've been delivering pizzas for 3 straight days. The government's trying to stop me now. Papa John knows.
Dude, Uber had to set their policy up for meth heads. It would have been all.
Oh, yeah, true.
Because you can only
True.
drive for 12 hours on Uber. They put the meth firewall, dude.
Was it you and me at Williams Grove where the dude was
Oh, he would do 3
When
a.m.
we went home, and he was like, "I've been driving for 24 straight hours."
He found a way. Or I guess you could do Lyft and then do Uber.
Yeah, that's what he was doing.
Oh, dude.
Wasn't it you and me?
Yeah, we were there. I
Yeah,
remember that.
yeah.
It's funny. I don't remember much of that car ride, but I do remember that guy.
That guy.
He was like, I know a way around it. And I think I figured out.
Yeah,
his
he was
little
like, "I've been
trick.
driving for like." We were like, "How long you been on the clock?" That was definitely a you question. How long you been on the
Yeah,
road, man?
fellow Lyft
How long you
driver.
been clocking?
Come on,
And he
man.
was like, I think it was like 15 hours when he
Yep.
said it. We were both like, damn, dude. We were both like hammered and high. Like,
I'm
whoa,
so
dude, that's
stunned.
crazy.
We were trying. I couldn't
like,
figure
yeah.
out how to get the app to put an extra stop in. And we
Oh
were
man,
like,
that was a struggle to get to the sheets.
yeah, that was tough.
I had to fucking slide something under the table, dude. I had to Hunter Biden out. I made a deal. With him behind the
You
scenes.
found a Hunter Biden, dude. Here you go, bro. Fuck, man. Yeah, it is. Shit's fucking nuts, man. H. Biden, baby.
He balls out. I need to look more into him because right now my base understanding does rule.
Oh, Bo had cancer, brain cancer.
I did. Okay,
Brain
thank
tumor,
you,
brain tumor.
thank you.
So, Bo had cancer. Wife died, hit by a truck. Hunter Biden still at
Hit by
large
a-
and doing
Already
fabulous.
covered.
Gillis Farm corn cob
Corn
truck.
cob truck.
This is wild.
I mean, dude, you talk about a dude getting beaten down by life.
I
Just
think
go
his
out.
daughter. I think he had a daughter in the car with the wife. Dude,
Dude,
Yeah, it was Bo's whole family.
Jesus. Wait, it was Bo's whole family?
Yeah, Bo's his
was
daughter and his wife.
no. It was Biden's wife.
Joe's.
Oh yeah.
So, like, Biden's wife, then niece and nephew action?
No, it was Biden's wife and daughter.
Too.
Yes.
So, wife
No
and daughter
nieces and nephews.
dead.
Nothing to do with Bo's children.
Son-
Lemaire is a
son
fuck.
dead. So I did put a tincture in their coffee.
Did you?
I offered the option to have a tincture. How is that thing, by the way?
It's pretty sick.
Hell yeah.
You guys
Good.
getting hit pretty good right now?
I'm fine.
Yeah.
Sorry, Noah. Yeah, that weed's really mellowing you out. I'm fucking fine.
I gave the stoner some coffee today, dude.
That's big. They have been buzzing. They've been
pep 'em up.
focused.
Yeah, pep
No
'em
one's
up.
laughed once.
True.
They had coffee. They're just normally they're high as fuck. They're like, whoa, it's so silly.
Had to balance them out a little bit.
Yeah.
Damn, that's a fucking crazy life for this guy, man. You're like, hey guys, I'm gonna be vice, and it's like
Diamond
boom.
Joe. I'm the fucking man in Delaware, and then your entire family dies slowly
Yeah.
for like 20 years straight. Everybody dies around you.
Phew. It's like the quick time Kennedys, dude.
Yeah.
That's kind of strange.
Biden, but I wish Biden was a little more cognizant, because then he could be the man.
Yeah.
But
Well, like they say in Matthew, dude, what good does it do for a man to gain the world when he loses his soul?
who lost it? What do you mean? How did he lose? his soul?
Biden, dude. Serving the Democratic establishment. Come on, bro. Come on, dude. Come on. The guy has fucking fish to fry. He's like, I got some family stuff going on. Like, you have to run. He was like, fine.
He did. Yeah. 4 years ago.
Dude, if
is
that
when
all
he
that
should've
shit
run.
happened to me, like, you gotta run. I'd be like, go fuck yourself, guys.
Yeah.
I'll send my son over to Moscow. I'll secure the bag. Buzz off.
Yeah.
Well, come on, man, dude. They parade. You've been beaten down. You've been like basically the story of Job, and then they're like, "Get out there." I'd be like, "Fuck! You see what's going on around me?"
Yeah.
My one remaining fucking kid is a drug addict. My family died all horrifically, and you want me to go fucking argue this guy? I'm not doing it. Fuck
Yeah.
you.
You
I'm
gotta
not
go.
doing
You gotta go argue with Donald
I'm not
Trump.
for $250,000. Not doing it, man.
No, you get more than that.
I mean, obviously, dude.
You get more than that.
That's what I'm saying.
Shit, that's chump change to Hunter.
True.
Hunter pocket change. Fucking 007, dude. That's nothing. To
That
him.
is true, though. I don't want to slander this guy because I don't know him at all, but you know, I just wanted to say that Matthew quote. That's all it has. To do.
I know. That's why I was like, what does that have to do? I knew that's all you wanted to do. Of course I knew what you're doing. Yo, you would love. First off, I watched 3 fucking different series yesterday.
What'd you
I
watch?
told you, me and Beezer were in the tomb, dude.
True.
I was in the tomb
That's
with
awesome,
St. Beezer. Fucking good song, or Good Lord Bird. It's about.
I heard that's good.
Bro.
Yeah.
Fucking rules.
Heard that's good.
John Brown.
Yeah,
I
Beezer.
talked about him on the Civil War podcast.
What'd you talk
John
about?
Brown.
Oh yeah.
He was the guy who tried to he raided Harper's Ferry, tried
Yep.
to start a slave
Did the
revolt.
revolt. He's a white guy though, right?
Yeah, he's
That's
nuts.
I never knew that.
He's out killing people in Kansas. He's like, if you like slavery, I'm gonna fucking kill you with a sword, dude. He was nuts.
Damn.
Yeah, but the show's
A little ahead of his time. People
The
are like,
show's
"What's
actually
your
kind of
problem?"
funny. Like
Is it
it's
really?
like kind of yeah. It's
In a
like
good
made
way?
to be. Yeah, it's funny. It's actually
That's
very funny.
fucking awesome.
Yeah, like John Brown just being nuts is the joke. Like him going around like screaming Bible quotes and then like blowing someone's head off. It's like nice. This guy's hilarious.
awesome, dude.
But yeah, he yells Bible quotes. That's what reminded me of it.
That's what you do.
We'll
Man.
just toss in one like that. You had a little bit of John Brown. You grow that beard out.
Come on, man.
Nice.
Come
You
on,
have to
baby.
behead Noah for the way he treats Lemaire.
No, I'll tell you what. There was a huge power vacuum at the live show. Oh. Right before the fucking.
Oh,
Right before we let Lemaire do a little stand up. Which very nice of you, Lemaire. You gave it to old Deeds. You even won rock paper scissors.
Won rock, paper,
I'm
scissors.
singing your praises. You won rock paper scissors and said, Deeds, you got it, bro.
Deeds, you got it. You got this spot. Because Deeds and Lemaire, they were a little salty about Gardini doing some spots during the weekend.
We were salty.
That's pathetic. Don't ever do that again.
Gardini did fantastic.
Gardini crushed. Until you can follow Gardini, don't talk shit, dude. Yakety yak. Don't talk back.
Might have to have Gardini on, dude.
Gardini's the king, dude.
He's a youngster, dude. 23.
He buries Lemaire.
Reminds me of my younger self, dude.
I just know how angry that's making Lemaire.
I see a lot of myself in that kid,
I see
dude.
so much of us in it. Every time I see Gardini, I'm like, this guy is going to be huge. Dude. He's probably going to crack iTunes Top 200 every once in a while. This is the next big thing.
For sure.
But so they were. Did I tell you they were him and Lemaire and Dorian got a little fucking snippy on the way out when they found out Gardini was in there.
Yep.
What do you think of that?
No, I wasn't
You're
mad.
green with envy.
I was green. I was like, what? No way. And then, all right, I was like, fine, because I love Sean. If anybody
Yeah.
should get it, it should be a boy. Yeah.
Pretty funny.
one of my boys, I mean. Not
I
one
hear
for
you.
my
I hear you.
boys.
I hear you.
Yeah, okay.
You weren't just like, it better not be a female comic.
Yeah.
Oh, that's what I thought you meant. I take back my laugh.
No, he was just like, it should be one of the boys of his friends.
Damn it. I was kind of like, damn, Lemaire, that was actually
Yeah, that was
pretty good.
actually, yeah.
It's a good one.
Well, it ain't.
Yeah, we support male comedy.
We only support young white male comics. But no, Dorian and Lemaire got wind that
start scheming.
Gardini was getting the guest spot, and I heard some. First off, good God, you two need to knock that fucking high five off. Him and Dorian have a secret handshake,
Really?
and they did it in front of it. We were all just sitting on the couch, and they came in and did it in front of everyone. Like,
Yep.
all right, yo, you ready to go? I was like, oh my God, dude, you two stink. And then they're like, Sean, what are you doing? Are you doing? He's like, yeah, I got a show tonight. They're like, what show are you doing? He's like, oh, I'm on Shane's show. And they're like, what the fuck, dude? And they stormed out.
Dorian went in and just choked his snake. He was like,
Yeah,
fucking
big dork storm out like a fast walk. Two dorks.
They both did the Naruto blast. They put their arms.
They were furious. They tried to summon as many like anime moves as they could. They both started charging up. I was like, no, Sean's doing the guest spot. They're like, I did. Whoosh, whoosh.
They're just, just that one fucking drop of water. Oh my God.
What do you mean that's not what happened?
No, I wasn't salty. I wasn't salty there because
I think the Deeds man was salty.
Yeah,
I heard Deeds.
Deeds. No, Deeds was like. Way
Apparently,
saltier than I
Deeds
was.
yelled, "Oh, he gets a fucking guest spot." I think that was the quote.
Yeah, yeah.
So that stuck with
That
me.
is what Deeds yelled. Yes.
But then on Sunday, we were like, all right, let's give Deeds the rock. Give him a guest spot up front. And I'll tell you what, he fumbled. He fumbled on his first carry.
Well, dude. In his defense, he had the staff was like, "We're so sorry for that mix-up. It was purely our fault because we didn't tell them. Like, oh, by the way, it's not
Yes.
Lemaire going up." They were like, "Yeah, it's Lemaire." I'm like, hey, guys, figure it out.
Yeah.
So they were like, "Welcome to the stage, Lemaire Lee." And Dorian came
So
out. And
Dorian
was
was-
just like, "Lemaire, do you want to do this?" I don't.
Yeah. And my favorite was I got a report from the Bees who, over the moon that this was going on. He was so happy that there was a failure. And he said
That's like Russia watching the Challenger. They're
It
like,
really
"Yes."
is. It really was, dude. And he said when they announced Lemaire Lee, Lemaire was in the audience and ran to the stage. And he said Lemaire ran by him like like laughing while he was like nervously laughing like Just imagine Lemaire trotting by you in the room
Oh fuck.
laughing. I didn't get to see it. I'm excited to see it. We're gonna put we'll put that on the live cast on the Patreon. That'll be up shortly.
Oh, should be ready pretty soon.
Should be ready probably.
Deeds
in
is probably
fucking
burning
1
the
month.
footage as we speak.
If I were Deeds, that's like the Wiener laptop, dude. You gotta get rid of that thing. Did he try to hand you the mic or what happened up there? Tell me. I didn't get to see it. I was.
We were up there. He handed me the mic, and he was like, "Dude, you might as well go now." I was like, "No, man, you go." And I was
why'd
like,
you
So
rush
you
to the
guys did
stage?
like, yeah. Why did you run?
because
to the
I didn't
stage?
see him coming. So I was like, oh shit, I gotta go.
Makes sense.
Yeah.
Makes sense.
Yeah.
Were you high?
Yeah. Yeah. I'm a
Shame.
fiend, man.
It's a shame. Was Deeds?
He had a puff. He had a toke.
Good lord, dude. This is dopers, behind the scene dopers, dude.
That makes more sense to Deeds' story, dude. When you're stoned on stage, 3 minutes is a half an hour, dude. You're like, get me the fuck off here.
Stoned on stage when you didn't know you were going on.
I know.
No one's there for stand up. You're doing a host spot that's a very terrible spot. And then when oh my God, if I was high and they gave the wrong name and then the other guy walked up to the stage,
Here you
I'd
do
be
it.
like, do you want it? Should you do it?
I know.
I mean, all right, that's my time, everybody. Like,
He did a couple. He did hot too.
yeah, he probably did 2 minutes, but that'll be, that's a little
that'd-
sneak preview for everybody to enjoy.
It was pretty fun.
It probably doesn't look as bad as we're saying. Maybe it did, but that was pure chaos.
Well, when you're doing stand up, you're like, oh fuck, this is crazy.
Yeah.
Like, any dysfunction. There's not supposed to be any dysfunction. So they were like, we're so sorry about that. And then for that, something happened then where they also forgot the music because
There was no music. They didn't. When they introduced Lemaire, Dorian came out. He was like, Booth, you had one fucking job, and it was like, oh, hot dogging, hot dogging. Deeds is hot dogging a little.
I remember hearing that being like, damn, dude.
Yeah.
One fucking job that he just like failed to introduce us. Like, oh, anyway, give it for Matt and Shane.
Also, I think it was the GM. I think it was the manager that was in the booth at the time. So good move, career-wise. Yell at the manager of the club, be like, "Nice work, loser." Anyway, I'm about to bomb for 2 minutes. God damn it! Please book me.
Dude, Deeds is the
Gardini
fucking
was just
man.
back there, just
Yeah,
yes, not as easy as it looks, boys.
Well, that dude, in comedy, the closest, like, dudes can never understand older chicks seeing hot younger chicks. As a comedian, when you see a funny dude who's like 24, you're like an old lady all of a sudden. Like, she's not that hot.
Oh,
She's
for
not that
sure.
pretty. She's not that hot. So when you're a
For
little
sure.
older, you see a youngster coming in, you're like, I can't believe you like her.
Yeah, for sure.
Stop looking at her.
Yeah, that's how I get every single time. Like Vulture came out with their top 20 up and coming comedians. I just read it like as if.
Then you go get plastic
Whatever.
surgery.
And I go get the tits, get a massive tits.
Dude, you were even trying to get into, I think it's called the, fucking, what's the name of it? The phallic mother. I'm finishing the denial of death, and they just end with, I'm almost on the ending, but
They hit you with a.
they're breaking down Freudian theory, and they're trying to say, like, it's not all just about, like, sex and impulses. It's more about the fear of death is what really drives people. And they get into the symbol of the phallic mother, dude. It's so fucking fun. Because there's female castration, there's castration anxiety. So, like, dudes, and people say, like, it's not about losing your dong. It's about, like, realizing you're a finite creature. And you do this at, like, 6 years old, and it just terrifies you. But when you see, like, because back then you would just, like, peep your mom's vag all the time on accident. Because you're all taking, like, baths and shit together. So you see your mom's vag. You see your mom's vag, you just are like, you're just blown away. Like, why the fuck doesn't my mom have a dong? So you're saying you get, like, tortured by dreams of just your mom with a dong?
Wait, what?
It's the phallic mother,
Who's
dude.
getting that dream?
It's a symbol of unity. I mean, nobody.
People get dreams of
Back
chicks,
then, I
chicks
think,
with dicks?
Back then, yeah. Well, it's like, dude, it's an ancient symbol. And the idea is when you figure out that, so there's.
Dude, Freud sucks, dude.
Dude, he
I
fucking
hate
rules,
Freud.
dude.
Every single thing. No,
He
every
fucking-
time I hear Freud, I'm mad.
Dude, it's not just
It
him.
fires
It's
me
ancient
up.
symbols, dude. The fucking hermaphrodites are ancient symbols.
It fires me up, dude. Talking about Joan with a dick. Catch one.
What do you think she'd be sporting? If you did see your phallic mother, what do you think she'd be sporting?
Joan, based on her attitude, hog. Actually, no. Based on her attitude, absolute penis. Walking around like,
You think she'd have like a bird's nest, just like big pubes and a little
yeah,
teeth?
little Robin's egg.
Dude, this shit was fucking me up. It was like, as a little boy,
Your mom would be donged out.
you think she'd be donged out?
I think your mom has big dick energy for sure.
You think so?
Yes. Yeah, I do. As soon as I said big dick energy, I'm like, I'm a fucking bitch.
No, that's fair.
Dude,
I
you
almost
should watch.
said it. I almost said it about
Yo,
that.
you should watch. I listened to this podcast.
Thanks for that. I'll tell my mom about the
I
compliment.
think
by the way.
she is, but she's like strong. Your mom's like
Pretty
fit.
strong, yeah, for
She's
sure.
a fucking jacked dick.
I like to imagine her with something a little more like, just like standard.
Dude, so every once in a while, I was listening to a podcast and I checked the number one podcast in the world at the time was this girl named Sophia.
Mm-hmm.
She was one half of, what's the name of that podcast?
Sophia.
The guys, not guys we fucked.
The guys we
It
suck.
was
Call her
the
daddy.
remake of Guys We Fucked with hot chicks.
Call her daddy.
They were like, all right, what if they were hotter and sluttier? Perfect. And it was a home run, dude.
It's called Call Her Daddy.
Yeah. Think if somebody remade our show, it would just like two hotter jacked dudes that were just more like a more crazy version of us. They were just like, yo, bro.
Oh, that'd be so fucking fun.
But
We'd have to find them and destroy them.
we'd have to. Guys We Fucked needs to kill Call Her Daddy.
For sure.
But Call Her Daddy broke up already, obviously. It was two hot chicks. They exploded.
Oh, for sure. They just wanted different things for lunch one day and the whole thing fell apart. Like, how are we not both getting our way? This doesn't make sense.
But so the one girl so they split. The one girl stayed with Barstool, and now she's the captain of the ship. The other one was exiled
To where?
and was humiliated. Like
What
the-
was the problem?
I don't know. It was something about money. because they were making.
They didn't understand it.
No, they were making like hundreds of millions of
I
dollars.
fucking bet.
Yeah, they were killing it. But they were getting nothing because they signed a contract with Barstool, who,
them.
in their defense, Barstool probably made them that famous.
Yeah.
But I think the one girl wanted more. The other girl was like, fuck her, I'll stay. And sold her out. They just talk shit. Anyway,
Awesome.
I listen, dude, you got to listen to these podcasts. They're nuts.
I mean, dude, it's the ramblings of hot. We should
The
listen.
ramblings of hot chicks is
It's got to be so funny.
wild, dude.
Yeah,
that's
that's-
just like, yes, daddy gang. They refer to the fans as daddy gang. And she just talks to them. She'll talk to them while they're talking. They're like, daddy gang, this is what happened. I was like sucking a guy's dick. Oh my God, I'm such a slut. Daddy gang. Dude, it's wild to listen to. It's wild.
What
You got to
the
hear.
fuck? This thing broke up?
I know. I can't believe it.
I mean, they started comparing themselves to each other. Dude, you can't put two hot chicks in a room.
They're so
dude.
hot.
They're like roosters.
They are. They're like beta fish.
They'll peck each other's fucking things off, dude.
They will.
They probably got in there like,
Well, I listened to the one girl.
Jesus.
So it was the number one podcast in like the world was her explaining what
how funny is
happened.
that?
And she
I mean,
was like,
imagine being Malcolm Gladwell. You do like 9 hours of
I know.
research, and they just throw hot chicks. Like, so I was blowing a guy. and
two
you're
hot
like,
chicks like,
"Motherfucker."
daddy gang, this is what you have to do if you want to gluck gulp a guy's cum. It's like, holy fuck, dude. Now I think in their defense, they are powerful women, and I do think they give good relationship advice to other sluts. You know, I think it's a slut playbook.
True.
It's important.
What's the end
They're
goal?
doing important
What
work.
are they helping you get to?
Well, they're already turning like 28, so now it's marriage.
Yeah.
Which is great, because like 2 years ago, they were like 26. Like, I'm going to fuck a New York Met.
That's what.
And
That's,
then now it's like,
I'm gonna marry an
I
accountant.
never thought I'd want this, but I should probably get married.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's the trajectory of the modern woman, dude. And I hate to say it, it's like you slut yourself out. You hit the slut market as hard as you can. It's like guys are fucking on Wall Street like so like they're 26, staying up all night. As a girl, again, I hate to say it, this is what I've seen. You slut as high as at like the highest levels possible because you're trying to creep socially as high up as you can. Not all, but a lot do this. And then, dude, like 27, 28, your one friend lands a dude that gets married. I've watched this happen. You start getting a little disillusioned. Start hitting up the old boyfriends from high school, from college that you kind of put on the back burner because, yeah, you blew a guy on the Mets once and you thought you were going to, like, marry Michael Jackson's son all of a sudden. And then 28 hits and you start going, all right, I've slutted at decently high levels. I think I could land a mid-manager for fucking Cigna. And you do that and,
Bro.
then you go on Instagram and fucking write long shit nobody reads for the rest of your life. Oh, I hate to be
you
mean.
gotta, look, we're being mean to two chicks that became millionaires doing exactly what we do.
Yeah.
And they did it in like a 1 week.
I'm bitter.
Oh, yeah, we're both bitter fats. But
We gotta start sucking dick.
I'm going to fucking blow Dorian. I'm going to pin Dorian to the ground.
You have to pull
Dude,
his fucking
talking-
pants down, dude. How you get his pants
Oh,
off?
Billy almost pants me at the live cast. And if Billy would have pants
He's a
me,
motherfucker, dude.
Bro, I was wearing these pants. I was wearing these pants. I was wearing track pants.
Nice.
Bro, if he would have, he did it. He like gave me a little tug to put the fear of God in me.
He didn't do it.
He didn't. He was like, I could have had you.
Oh, that's actually pretty.
Could have
honorable.
had you. But it was right. I was like holding a beer and like a cigarette. I was walking back inside and there were like fans outside. I was like, all right, God, thanks a lot for coming. Dude, if he would have hit me with a full pants, both hands were full. And Billy's strong and explosive.
could've got your pants
It
down?
would have been underwear.
He's
Dick
like,
out. Oh. Fast, too. I would have been I wouldn't have even had time to move. I'd be holding a beer and a cigarette. Like, all right, hey, guys, thanks a lot for coming out, man. That was really cool, you guys. Thanks for supporting us.
What's the penalty? Look up the penalty for pantsing somebody.
I could have pressed charges.
For sure.
I
dude.
would have pressed charges. I
Can
would
you go
have
to
absolutely
court?
pressed charges.
Can you go to court and magic? So you'd have to get like cam footage, you'd have to get street cam footage to prove you were pantsed. So you'd have to show your penis to a jury, dude.
First off, I didn't even know there was a pantser among us.
I thought they were extinct.
We have my one friend Jared was a great pantser. Whenever I'm around him, dude, and I'm usually wearing stuff with elastic waistbands to tighten it up.
That's why they invented belts.
I tie the knot. As soon as I found out there was a pantser among us,
For sure.
I've been. You'll never see me with a loose string
true.
again. If I know Billy's gonna be around, tight, like
tell-
a samurai, dude.
That's why back in the day, dude, they used to wear like guys would wear like 9 different layers, dude. 'Cause you probably got pants back then, dude. Fuck your whole shit up.
But yeah, getting pants
Just
while
pants down the middle of a field with no one else around. He was like, fuck, man.
we used to pants people at football and cow tip them.
Oh, fuck,
So
yeah.
you pants and
a
then cow
push.
tip immediately.
Dude, we used
incredible.
we did a thing in recess where in grade school where like you would get behind somebody, the classic kneel down, but then you would pants and push.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, dude. Same thing.
Pants cow tip.
It's the ultimate. It's like murder in terms of bullying.
It is.
It's a top
That's
sin.
the actual yes.
We did it to someone in grade school.
Dick
I
out
still
falling.
feel bad.
Because a falling dick is the funniest thing. I mean, a stationary dick, just sitting there,
but
very funny. But a falling
you can
dig.
cover really quick.
Yeah.
When you're falling, you just dig out like.
So funny. First off, it's so funny to criticize the slut podcast, man. They're so fucking dumb. Anyway, dude, a dick when you're falling. I remember a kid. We pants a kid, and he chased the other kid around, tried to fight him immediately. That's an on-site offense.
Fuck, dude.
That's an absolute fight.
It's either fight or cry.
You have
either
to cry.
or you fight.
You have to cry.
Or both,
dude.
yeah.
If you cry, you win. If somebody
True.
pantses you and you cry,
Yeah,
if I would have cried at the end of the show, Billy pants me and I cried. I've had a really hard year.
Dude, Catholic school, one day a week, everyone was game for getting pants. You're in your gym uniform.
Oh yeah,
So it's like, dude.
Tuesdays.
That was when you just would scheme on a pants all week. You're like, damn, come Tuesday, bro, I'm about to pants the fuck out of this kid.
Yeah, that's
Yeah,
tough. That's tough getting pants.
A lot of people got pants, dude. A lot of
Pants
dongs.
is
A lot of
funny, isn't
dongs
it?
were shown in the recess.
Pants. Yeah.
What's the penalty for being pants? Do you guys find it?
Yeah, you the pantser doesn't get in trouble. It's fine. But the pantsy can get charged with indecent exposure.
This is
What?
crazy. See, this is a lie.
It's not a lie.
This
That's
is an
fake
outrage.
news.
This
That's
is an
an outrage.
injust.
Hey,
Are you?
right
Are
into your
you?
local senator.
Are you pantsy blaming?
No, I'm just reading the facts, sir.
Holy fuck! So if you pants someone, it's basically it's on
Wait,
you.
what's your last name?
McWiggin.
What?
Yeah.
Lemaire, that was the first time Lemaire heard it too.
Yeah.
Look at the law offices of Lee and McWiggin. The pantsy actually is at fault. Called McWiggin and Lee.
Damn. So maybe there's like different no fault states where like we don't prosecute pantsors here in Illinois.
In the,
I'm sorry.
no, that's
No, you're okay. He got it wrong. It's backwards. The person who pulls the pants down gets registered as a sex offender.
yes.
Oh, so he cops the indecent
Wow.
exposure.
Damn, I could get Billy on a list if he tries to pants me.
Billy might have been a pedophile, bro.
Where's that?
Technically, Billy is a sex
Technically,
offender.
he is a yeah.
Got him.
Billy's a sex offender.
Is that in America? Look at the law offices. The law offices are hard at work.
America. It was in England.
Ooh.
Wow, across the pond. You gotta go over to England. That's just old English law. Classic English law.
That's why we fought the Declaration. That's why we fought the Revolutionary War.
That was a war. The United States was just full of pantsers. Damn.
Hell yeah, dude. Where are we at time wise here?
Oh, it's time.
Sorry, yeah.
Yo, shout out Kyle Larson. He's back in NASCAR.
Is he really?
He's
They let him back
They
in?
let him back in. He served his 6-month probation after saying the N-word. Shout out Young Money. His nickname's Young Money.
Young Money. Damn,
His nickname's
dude.
Young Money. He got fired for saying the N-word.
Now he's back on the track.
Back on the. He's well. I mean, what a immense loss for the Williams Grove family. But it's good to see him back
True.
back in
I mean,
the big
dude, imagine
leagues.
the president of NASCAR. Like, we got to fire him. He said the N word. And he's like, so?
Oh, I know.
What are you talking about? He's like, no. It's like 6 months. He's like, seems kind of ridiculous, but yeah, go. I guess
Yeah.
6 months will do it.
Man, that tough luck for Kyle Larson.
Yeah.
Getting hit with a fired for saying the N-word during this pandemic. Bad timing. I think it was before everything popped off too. So shit just probably got continued. And then the fucking noose at Talladega on what's his name? Bubba Wallace.
Turned out to be a fake news.
It was a
right?
false flag.
Yeah.
It was a false news.
False news.
Fake news.
Fake news.
But I had every time a different like race story came out, Kyle Larson was probably
Oh,
like,
he.
fuck. Shit. Young Money, you got to prove all these guys wrong.
Well, it's so funny too. How people, we were just watching that Stern Hollywood Squares shit, and people were like, "Things are so fucked up." I'm like, "We're making progress, dude.
big time.
We're making progress."
It's funny that like you and me watch it, we're like, "Whoa, holy fuck!"
Yeah.
Yeah. And today, you and me are like the modern day shock jock. You know? We're both just edgy.
Exactly, dude.
People can't stop us. We're too edgy.
Yeah, I wonder edgelords in like 2040 are gonna be really, really sick. dude.
Edgelords are gonna be such pussies in 2040.
Oh yeah, dude. It's like,
I shouldn't even be on the air right now as a white guy, but even just talking right now is crazy. Sorry for laughing.
here's an opinion. You're gonna give an opinion? Be like, "Oh, I don't care, dude. I don't
Maybe
care
I'll give an
anymore."
opinion.
Yeah, dude. What do we got going on here, dude?
I think we can rap, dude.
Texas.
Oh yeah,
Plugs, bro.
this Friday.
I'm
and
on your
Saturday.
ass now, dude.
True.
You
Now
got a money man. You got a fucking millionaire on your ass, dude.
I'm Young Money. 23rd, 24th, we're going to Dallas. Me and Matt are going to be on Friday, the 23rd of October. Matthew and I will be at the Hyenas Comedy Club in Fort Worth, Texas.
Nice.
And on the 24th, Saturday, we'll be at the Hyenas Comedy Club in Dallas, Texas.
How many shows?
2 each.
Woo, baby.
Got a little 4 shows. And then the 10th and 11th, Matt's not coming with me, actually. November 10th, Zanies in Nashville. November 11th, Huntsville, Alabama. And then I think I'm chilling for a minute because I've been doing way too many shows.
I don't know how the fuck you do it, man. I'm grinding out from going to like
Helium's
Baltimore.
the roughest.
Is it really?
Helium's the roughest when it comes to party time.
I'm tired.
Yeah.
I'm tired.
Well, you didn't even really party.
That's what I'm saying, dude. I can't imagine.
Normally I'm fine because...
I mean, you add flying into that mix, too? It's like, dude, I was just walking to Helium and walking back and being like, damn, I'm going to bed later than I like to. Wiped out. You threw a fucking... You know, I'm not going to say how many Bud Lights you drank, but you threw that many Bud Lights at me, dude?
That's crazy. That was genuinely crazy.
I'd cancel today. I'd be like, I can't come, sorry.
That's why yesterday I was like, let's just do it tomorrow. I don't need to go back to New York that bad.
Yeah.
Yesterday would have been... I mean, that would have been terrible.
That drive?
No, doing the podcast. I
Oh,
would have
Jesus
just been
fucking
like,
Christ. Yeah, no way.
I needed to lay in the tomb with the St. B's.
I mean, dude, let's think about the fucking content we've been putting out, dude. Live podcast last week before. 2 podcasts. Here comes another live podcast. Here comes another. It's like, you guys stop fucking. I love that, dude. I love getting on. People are like, this podcast is dying. It's like, yeah, right, bro. Shit.
Yeah, right.
Tough luck, bro.
Yeah, you wish we were dying.
Yeah,
we're only growing stronger by the moment.
Exactly. Once those sluts fell, we're like, perfect.
Once the sluts broke up, we're like, maybe you and me could be the new sluts. Daddy gang, all we have to do is talk about us fucking.
For sure.
My slut stories.
Can we take over all of
This will be every week.
Can we take over the babies?
I lost an erection. You know? Yo, Daddy gang, everybody out there that's losing erection in hotel rooms after drinking 20 Bud Lights. Welcome to the club.
Yeah, dude. Try getting your horse hair fucking twisted, dude.
Yeah, you got long ass hair that your wife plays with. Daddy gang.
Oh man.
All right, sick.
Yeah, we're
Good
done.
up.
We're good. Check out the live
Come to
one.
Texas. Come assassinate one of us in Texas.
True.
Please.
That's
With a
good.
sword. You
Yeah,
ever see that? A dude in, I think it was Japan. There was a guy like giving a speech and a guy assassinated him by like sprinting on stage with a sword.
That's fair game, dude.
Yeah.
That's what. Where the fuck was the security at?
They were late. They were a second late. They were too late because he got jousted. Guy literally sprinted with a sword like into his side.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Full like Ninja Gaiden run. Just was like.
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah, if you're going to assassinate one of us, please sword.
Yeah, I prefer sword. I don't know. A nice headshot would be.
Headshot would be desirable, genuinely, but a sword would be the...
Or I think a duel. Challenge me to a duel. Be a man about it. You know, you don't like what I'm up to. Hand me a pistol, dude. Let's go back to back. Obviously gonna cheat and shoot you.
Yeah. Little John Stockton there.
Oh yeah.
Little white chocolate. All right. Thank you very much for listening to our podcast.
Yeah, thank you. Appreciate it. We're done.